There we go.
There we go.
Let's get it.
Let's get an audio check.
We
One
good?
time,
All right, we
one
good.
time.
Check, check. Let's get it. What's going on, y'all?
Mic check. Can you hear? It's still loading on you? Okay.
It's good here. It's good here.
You can hear it?
Yeah.
Hey. There it is.
We all good over here.
And it sound good too?
Yep.
That's what we like. That's what we like. Hello. Hello. We are back.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button. We brought our certified YouTuber here. We needed some help with this one.
We needed a lot of
So we brought in the big guns. You see Blackk, you see it, GMS. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome back, actually.
Yes, sir.
Man,
What were you doing?
I'm broke. I'm broke. If we get down to it, I'm broke. All right.
Is that what it is?
Man, okay. You don't know what I had to do for that beer. Okay. You don't know.
It's all
I don't
love,
know if I want to be
man.
sitting next to you now, buddy. You still fuck with me.
If you feel something on your thigh, don't
How
worry
y'all
about
feeling, man?
it. I'm feeling good, man. I'm interested in this lack of turnout. I think that's where I want to bring the conversation first. I'm very excited, but let's see what we got. What's good, fellas? Justin, what's good? How you doing?
You should be able to. Can we?
Oh, yeah, let me switch this up.
Because your boy's eyesight is terrible.
There we go. Nothing is good, fellas.
There we go.
Everything is
Baby
good.
G,
Nothing
what it
good.
is.
All the things are good right now.
Yeah. So forget it. Let's just get right into it. Right.
Let's go.
Lack of turnout, you said.
Turn this one around.
The lack of
Right
turnout. Do you think this because the lack of
Who put this
promotion behind
Probably
it?
way? Oh, geez.
See,
The lack of its excitement?
The lack of excitement.
this is very interesting that you brought this point up because me and Christina were sitting down. We were watching. I can't remember what. I think we were watching a game,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, I've seen crazy commercials for Black Adam. But before that, I felt like I wasn't really seeing that many. So, is it? What do you think it might be a lack of
I think it's terrible marketing.
marketing?
It's
Terrible.
marketing. And usually The Rock cuts
Interesting.
pretty good promos and lets his movies, like everybody knows his movies are coming out. The amount of people that I talked to that didn't actually know this movie was coming out is insane.
Do you
It
think
makes no sense.
do you think the fact that it's DC is what contributed to that because of the type of narrative that is around DC opposed to Marvel? Like if this was a Marvel film?
No, because usually what happens then is the publicity goes great, but in the opposite direction. Like usually, like you get a lot of publicity,
you're
but
right.
you're getting
You're
a lot
true.
of hate, you're getting a lot of like
That's
Marvel
true.
trolls and whatnot.
'Cause-
This one, everybody's just seeming to like just leave it alone.
Yeah.
Like they don't really want to. They don't want anything to do with it.
The reason why I asked that because like I hear the talks and the people that speak on that specifically, like how the promotion around it will be amazing, and then when people go to the movie, they get bad reviews and people have negative things to say about it. Is
Getting review
do
bombed.
you
and-
think that's the reason why people are like, oh, DC's putting out another superhero movie? Fuck that.
I wonder. I mean,
I just think I honestly, so for one, I think it was lack of. I think it's just a lack of promotion. Like there isn't a whole lot.
mhm.
And number two, for me, the trailers sucked.
Oh yeah.
Like they were terrible trailers. They basically chopped up the same footage and just rearranged it 2 different times.
Okay.
They didn't
Hmm.
really like give you a story or tell you what the fuck was going on,
Interesting.
which made me nervous to begin with because then it's like, okay, granted we talked about this. I'm not looking for a big story. I'm looking for big action, couple of good promos to get cut, couple of corny one-liners, but they didn't really like promote the movie very well. And like I said, the trailers sucked. The trailers didn't give you anything.
Yeah, want to know something funny? The first time I saw the trailer of it was today.
What?
I mean, I knew the movie was coming out,
Yeah.
but I never watched the trailer.
Compare that to a Marvel movie.
Oh my god, I've seen
Like,
every trailer. I've tried to
all
look
the time.
Yeah.
Like there's always something popping up.
Oh,
Like,
that's true.
you need to ask them to stop showing shit for the movie. But yeah, I don't know. And like I said, when I saw it, it was we were watching the football game, which I mean, if you think about The Rock's audience, I would assume most of them are football fans too. So I just don't know. I wonder who we're gonna get for this one. I feel like The Rock is big enough to have like actual like actual loyal fans for them to want to come out and see what he's doing.
You know what I think this might end up being? One of those critically acclaimed.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? You don't think it's
you mean like a cult classic?
Not even that. Like, I think it's gonna take, basically what I'm saying is gonna take the people who do see it and give it the reviews that they do give it to spark everybody else to watch it. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of the ratings it gets, you know what I'm saying, or Rotten Tomatoes or whatever, people are gonna give it a chance because the people are saying it's dope. A lot of people don't even really give a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes in the first place. So it's like,
about what?
Rotten Tomatoes. Their judgment is way off.
I mean, tell that to the Eternals. The fucking Rotten Tomatoes destroyed the Eternals. Yeah, I'm on this, and I'll forever stand 10 toes down on it. The Eternals was a great movie.
Oh yeah. Moving on. Anyway.
Yes. Oh yeah. Let's read some of these chats before I get pissed off already.
Yeah. Next topic, my guy.
That alcohol about to kick the fucking on you. Let's see.
You're a terrible person.
Let's see. I think the movie is fan service. I definitely agree.
Marvel
fan service,
but it's also going to be a good builder, I think, too.
For
story builder.
Well, to Justin's point, Justin saying that he said the movie is going to be fan service, and Marvel has the Disney machine behind them. Marvel also had, I mean, WB ain't no slouch. It might not be Disney money, but Warner Brothers still got money.
I mean,
and right now they're looking for a hit. So like basically this movie was just poorly timed because we've been waiting on this movie for 8-9 years now. This when it was announced.
True.
And then right at the time that they decide to like put out this movie, DC is in shambles. And Warner Brothers is going through a buy.
Shout out my guy Brandon.
Hey,
brought in the chicken fingers and the fries.
Those will kick in very soon.
Yeah. My brother.
Yeah, I don't know. I wonder.
Like, you're trying to build a universe while at the same time, the dude who's running Warner Brothers wants to reset the universe.
Yeah, Zaza, as we call him.
Zaza, yeah.
David Zaslav, but nah, that man Zaza. Because he's on fire right now.
Yeah, he is.
The shit he's doing to really.
So we'll see what happens. I just think it's kind of like an ill-timed. I think it's an ill-timed thing. Just unfortunately, we're it's at a point where this movie needed to come out, but it's at like a standstill. Like DC itself is at a standstill as to where it's going.
Why though? Because of the Ezra shit, do we think? Or
well, that was my next question. What was the last really good DC movie?
Probably
the Snyderverse.
The Snyder Cut. Yeah.
Yeah.
The what?
The 4-hour Snyder Cut.
Oh, okay.
Justice League.
Man.
It's probably, and that was the problem. That was the problem.
What is the what? What?
We
Zach
talked about this. No.
Okay.
Warner Brothers' inability to work with Zach.
Oh yeah.
We talked about this.
To allow him to do what he do.
Him to do what he
what Zach
wasn't giving him the flexibility.
No. And Ed was talking about this at our last show about how it pisses him off that Warner Brothers would do this thing where they would release the movie in theaters, and then when the DVD rolled out, they had an entirely different R-rated version of the movie.
It's so annoying.
Like, what is the point of all that?
So annoying.
I agree with it too. It's like, what is the point?
I just
let the man do what he was gonna do, and because I gotta find it. I wish we had the.
I'll always, while you're looking for that, I'll always stand behind the thought of putting out a movie to its entirety. So like the Snyder Cut, I feel like we should have got that and allow the fans to come out and be the judge on whether or not that's the way to do it.
Yeah,
because if you're watching a movie and it's great and it's hitting on everything, sometimes I feel like you could get in this mode where you don't want to get off the ride. No. Like you want to go on this journey, whether or not it's 4 hours. And if they feel like it might be an attention span thing, put a 10-minute intermission so motherfuckers can get up and go potty and get a drink or like do something like that. But if you're gonna put something out, put it out the way it should be.
I still value
Especially
a
with
good
somebody
story.
like Snyder.
I still value a good story.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people think that you got to keep action going to keep people in the movie, but it's like if the story's good, yeah. If the story's good, man, you can take it anywhere.
Yeah, and the 4-hour version is a lot of story. It's a lot of world building. It's a lot of character development, and for whatever reason, they didn't want that.
Yeah,
and never, not once did I slip out of it.
No,
not once.
Not once. Even when I watched it again,
locked in. Like that's so. Let the fans decide when it comes to shit like that.
So like that's what happened.
Because you gotta let Zach get crazy.
Because I remember there was a whole point they came out. I think it was a Comic-Con. I can't find the picture, but somebody had reposted a picture of DC's plan like before the whole like Zack Snyder thing with the shit.
Yeah,
and they had movies planned out. It was like Aquaman, The Flash 2, Justice League Part 2, Justice League Part 3. The Green Lantern Corps, a Cyborg movie, another Wonder Woman movie, another.
I'm high. This shit good as fuck.
Man's guy, he was zoned out for a second. Chicken fingers is hidden. He had to let the chat know.
Right. So
I'm mad y'all didn't invite me though. Hey, Fooster, bruh, listen. I'm almost positive there's tickets still available. Pull up.
Yeah, dude. There's
a
lot of tickets still available.
You see it?
Over here.
Do the Dave Chappelle, Rick James.
Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Come on, bring your ass, fool.
It was orange. He had an orange.
Yeah, bro. Pull up, baby.
Yeah, dude.
Absolutely.
Yes, please do. This movie's for everybody.
Yes, sir.
Justin said those hits with Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter, I was locked in. Didn't want the movie to end. Straight up. When they introduced them, bro.
You locked in.
You're like, okay, what y'all finna do?
And they had a whole layout like Marvel used to do.
Dog.
That's good shit.
And then they were like, no. Because then Batman vs. Superman bombed, which was their fault because they re-edited the movie terribly.
Hey, I'll always have a gripe with that movie.
Which one?
Even though it's Batman vs. Superman.
What's the gripe? Talk to me.
The messed up part about that, people could say, people always gonna tell me about the fact that it's fantasy.
It better not be the Martha thing.
No, Batman versus Superman is clear cut death. Batman is dying off top as soon as he is in contact with Superman. It's over.
But not if he's got the kryptonite. That's his one.
Yeah.
That's his one thing.
But
look at
Superman.
He's this is great.
Here's another gripe that I have with that thing.
Keep going with it.
Now,
keep going with it. Let's see.
Here's the thing with Superman. Do you have to touch Superman with the kryptonite?
No, he just has to be within the general area of it. You don't have to actually hit him with it.
You mean to tell me?
You could be like me to you, and he would like me. Probably, I don't know what the range is like comic book wise, but it's definitely a few feet.
Let me tell you what I would do if I was Superman. I would go somewhere I would go up in space, right above Wayne Towers. And I will send a beam from my eyeballs
contingency
straight down. That kryptonite ain't doing shit to me. But that's of course the human aspect. You just thinking around the loopholes and shit like that. They'll never do that in that universe. Yeah, but see, that's what fucks me up because I'll be high and I'll be sitting there and be like, why is Batman versus Superman a thing? I would like to see Superman versus
Black Adam.
Yeah. Come on now. Thank you.
Yes,
thank you. That's more exciting.
We on our way, baby.
Tell me his name is Superman, but put this little green rock in front of him. He starts quivering like a man.
Because they had to do something. I mean, that was always my gripe with Superman growing up as a kid. I'm like, what? I'm like, that's it. Like
the little bitch ass rock.
He's like overpowered.
He's like, they had to do something.
That's true.
That's true though.
Because he was just overpowered. He was OP all day long, and it was like
they thought about the future. If you have to intertwine certain things, you don't want him to just be the person that defeats everybody. Everybody knows how the story's gonna end, you know.
See, Justin's got it.
Justin's got the fucking facts, bro.
And with the
I like that.
Plan,
bring that energy every show.
I should show it to you sometime. I actually have a book that was, I don't remember who the author is, but the author wrote it as if they were Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
And it is his contingency plan to kill the Justice League.
Justin knows his shit.
Wow.
it's like a whole book on each character's like anatomy and their powers and how their powers work and how to stop their powers, like if they were to go rogue. Like, and it's written by somebody who like is like personifying Bruce Wayne.
Got you.
So it sounds like
I'm gonna adjust for you. Don't even worry about it, big dog. No, it's not. You get comfortable. Get comfortable.
I'm comfortable.
How are you gonna sit? Show me how you gonna sit.
Why are you touching my mic?
Because you fading in and out.
Then give me that one. And you take
no, you need to learn. I'm tired of it.
I'm not gonna.
I am absolutely tired of it.
I'm never gonna learn.
Oh my
gosh! Turn the volume up on this thing.
Said, give me this one.
Get a better 360 sound. Like, this is ridiculous.
Where's the front of it?
I'm animated. I have no idea.
It's right here. I've explained to him. Listen,
it was right here.
No, I'm so happy you're here.
Okay,
No, I'm glad you joined today because there's some grievances.
Let's talk about
that. I need you to pass on.
Listen,
it's right here.
Okay.
I've explained this.
Okay, here's the
multiple times.
Can I explain something to you? I've asked him. Why does he buy shit mics that I have to have my nose pressed all the way the fuck
Audio,
up here
I will not. Audio Technica is a fantastic company. And I'm not even sponsored.
I will not.
I will
Why
not
can't
have
you get
it.
one of them microphones that it catches it from all angles. Like
Nigga,
Yeti,
we ain't Jagged Edge or KC and JoJo. We don't need all that.
I do because I move it. You know I move when I talk.
He has to.
He need one of them shits that come. Yeah, he needs one of them. The one that Justin Timberlake be having and shit. Hanging off
the shit mic.
No,
he needs that.
I need like a good microphone. Like a
I'm
Pat
so
McAfee microphone
tired of it.
Right
Okay.
Scarlet
all over the place. That's what I need.
Okay.
That's what I need.
All right.
That's why I wanted to bring my Yeti.
Would a
bougie ass
would a chicken strip suffice?
Or what?
Buy the best.
I don't know.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta
go the way I thought
every time I hear y'all audio, it sounds great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's one thing I can say.
And it's because of the bougie ass system. And he's
listen,
we're building this podcast with
a box of scraps.
This is a low budget, no budget podcast.
And the buttons don't work.
soundboard?
Yeah, I got a soundboard. But I don't even record anything.
Bro,
but I got a
you gotta start. Yeah,
you gotta start putting sounds in there, bro.
You're not lying, dude. You're
straight up. Those sounds would be amazing.
Scrap sound.
Here it is.
With a box of scraps.
You fucking asked for it. You get it, baby.
Wait,
that's what I do. I deliver.
Did it make the sound like?
No, it's like
it might have that on here. Look,
you can't. Wait,
but I don't know.
You can't hear it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I can hear it. No, I heard it. They heard it. Y'all heard it.
Soundboard is greatness.
Y'all heard it. They heard it.
I'm not
Yes,
dissing your soundboard. I'm just dissing your microphones.
that's fine. You know what? I don't
This
care.
stand is not working. I'm gonna have to hold this thing like this. 'cause
Sooner-
it's coming off the table.
Yeah.
Come on.
So I'm gonna have to do like
You
Michael
didn't
Jackson.
I'm out. He didn't screw it in. Oh, he didn't screw it in.
Like what?
I screwed it in.
Oh, he didn't screw it in.
Like Michael Jackson just holding
Oh man, go ahead.
the whole
Go
thing
ahead.
like James
You gotta do
Brown.
it like that.
Get your James Brown on
Like
there
James
for the rest
Brown,
of the
son.
show. That's fine.
Yeah, like Elvis.
Whatever you feel like
So-
you need to do.
You know what? Don't criticize me.
So can I ask y'all, what do y'all, despite what critics are saying, or despite what the public may be saying before this movie came out,
Yes.
today is the premiere. What are you guys expecting?
Should I go first or should you? Because yours is gonna be
You go
probably okay.
I asked you guys this question so I could take another bite of a chicken strip.
I love that.
first. Let me.
I love that for
And I'll
you,
let you answer
honestly.
first so I can take a sip.
That's
Or two.
fantastic. I am expecting from this movie. I'm expecting a good story, for sure. And I know, and I knew that's what you were gonna do because we talked about it before, you and I. But I am expecting good story because I think this movie is important for the universe. I think it's gonna be something big to reset the universe and kind of get it going. Even though we know that the Flash movie was supposed to do that, but because the Flash movie for a moment was on rocks, bro, because of Ezra. Like we didn't know what was gonna happen.
But they already wrote the Flash too, so we know that the Flash has got to be coming out.
It's got it. We know, right?
There's no fucking
we
way.
did confirm that.
Yes.
But the reason I'm saying I think this movie is getting ready to set it off and like hopefully add some story to the storyline is because of the shit that they've, kind of already, leaked and stuff.
See, and that's why and that's where I think it's only like the end.
I shouldn't have read them. I shouldn't have read the damn things. But go ahead.
That's gonna be because I just don't think when was the last time you saw a Rock movie and thought that was a brilliant story? And that's my only.
Yes, this was the question.
So I'm expecting just a lot of fun.
I want Black to go first.
Couple of promos.
I want Black to go first because we've already kind of chatted about it, and I have one I think was a good Rock movie. Chat,
not a good movie. I'm talking about like
good storyline that The Rock was in.
You
correct?
Know what I mean, yeah, like something that was like complex
Chat,
and had twists and turns.
Think of all the Rock movies you've seen right now and throw it in there and let me know while Black answers this question. What Rock movie do you think had good storyline? If any at all.
Repeat that question.
So what movie did
I couldn't hear you over the sound of the
see this is, and I've also said headphones, but y'all.
Okay, my bad.
What Dwayne Johnson movie do you think was good, or do you think that had a good storyline that was in?
Walking Tall.
Somebody said walk. Justin Forlow just said Walking Tall. I'm not gonna say
stop playing with him.
I'm not gonna say Walking
Stop
Tall.
playing with him.
It's a remake.
Walking Tall.
I didn't even see Justin's comment, bro. Hell yeah.
That's why I'm not gonna give it because it's not an original.
See,
but he still delivered.
But listen, the great part about that is,
okay, but how long ago
I had no idea it was a remake because that version of it was so great.
So gosh damn
I'll
good.
Give you that one, but Walking Tall was how long ago?
It don't matter.
It does matter.
You know what it does? If anything, you get better.
What's the movie?
You get better.
What's the movie?
So you're gonna tell me like Hobbs and Shaws and the Fast and the Furious 10 and Tooth Fairy and fuck it. You're gonna tell me those things were good movies.
You talk about Game Plan.
The movie with him and his daughter.
Game Plan was good.
About like Game Plan.
Game Plan was.
Fairy.
Look at my eyes. Game Plan was good.
And yeah,
when they had him in the tutu, bro.
You're gonna tell me that those were good stories.
Yeah.
Gridiron Gang.
Gridiron Gang.
I've never seen
it. You know what Rock movie was in?
That was great.
That had a good story. That had some weird twists and turns. You guys probably have never seen it. No, I forget the name of it. Get Shorty. Or not Get Shorty. It's the
what that is?
It's the sequel to Get Shorty.
What is that?
It's like with him and Christina Milian and Vince Vaughn and fucking Cedric the Entertainer.
I don't know,
man. I don't know, bro.
All I know is Walking Tall, bro.
Walking Tall.
Thank you so much.
That's a good movie, bro.
For real, thank you. I've been battling people on this for like the last week.
But I'm asking like when, like, okay, so that was the last time that was a good story.
Okay,
so
but you're moving the goalpost now, though.
I asked the question. I said, when was the last time? So that furthers my point that it's been a long time since we've seen a movie with Dwayne Johnson that had a fleshed out story.
Well, because after that, you got to think about it. Most of the movies he was doing after that were like comedies and
big action movies, which is
comedies
what this is supposed to be.
which really
I'm not
don't
expecting a big.
But those movies really the movies that he was in, that the action movies, they were nonstop action.
And that's what this is gonna be. I feel like
I don't, because I feel like his
is gonna be like his backstory, and then the rest of it.
I feel like it's gonna keep. I feel like his story's gonna keep intertwining because it has to do with his son sacrificing himself for his dad, and I feel like it's gonna keep intertwining that story with it.
I don't think so.
I don't know. We'll see.
We'll debate it. We'll see.
We'll definitely
We're gonna
see. We had one review so far from somebody who went and saw the earlier showing and said it was great.
Oh yeah, should we have him sit
get
down?
him over here?
Yeah. Let's get his opinion. We did tell him no spoilers. I mean,
Brandon. Oh, he's over there already. I think he's going to get some mini donuts.
Golly, man, buying up the store.
Donuts.
Buying up the
Let's see. Let's get him over here.
Hey,
Brandon.
There has been hella spoilers. Why are you? That's a great question. Before we bring Brandon in, why are you so cool and calm about the spoilers that's been happening? That's very interesting to me. There's been way too many.
Like for this movie,
and it's like you don't give a damn
because the DC universe is in shambles. So like I haven't, you know what I mean?
So
like,
you want to give them approval first. It's you better tell me. I want to see just before I go.
Yeah.
Okay, so they got to prove it.
It's one of those things where like I might have to like. Like when you see a cake and you just want to like swipe your finger through the frosting.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to see what it's like. You don't want to wait until cake time.
Oh, you're okay. You're
like that.
You're diabolical, but okay. Sounds good.
Diabolical.
Nasty.
But that's just how it is.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's
Yeah.
why.
So it's
So,
like, do you think they have to show more, like a little bit more, so you can get involved?
No, it's okay. So here's my thing with the spoilers with this is that this isn't a direct sequel to like Shazam. This isn't like a direct sequel to Batman vs Superman or the Justice League.
Right.
Right now, this feels like it's just this.
Man shook his head so
Why
damn
is
fast.
Granted, it
Shazam
is
so
world
funny to
building.
me?
They're gonna do some.
Shazam's good. Did you like it?
I never saw it. It looks so corny to me off of just the look of it.
It is corny.
I
It is
didn't want
corny,
to. I
but it's
didn't want to
also
watch it.
it's got its hilarious parts. Like it's
Yeah.
got is
Like it's worth a watch.
I guess
It's
I'm a
worth a
good
watch.
judge of character because
100%
the way
corny. You're
the
not
way
lying.
that I looked at it, I was like, "Oh, this shit look corny."
He looked ridiculous in that big
Shazam.
ass and
But
that
when
skin
you're
tight
watching-
red ass
when you're
suit. It
watching
just
it,
looks
I'd rather watch Kazam, motherfucker.
Hey,
wow.
you know what? You done said some real ass shit in this podcast.
Come on, man. You know what's up, man. I know
You'd rather
these.
watch Shazam, but if you watching it, you will watch Shazam, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I would do that shit too if I was 12 years old and had superpowers."
Yeah, for
well,
sure.
we got
But-
we got somebody here who already has seen the Black Adam movie. Without giving away any spoilers, we just want to ask him what he thought, how he feels about the movie overall. Brandon, would you like to speak?
Come on in. Hey, come take a seat. Actually, here you
Yeah, come on over here.
Justin said his mom still got the VHS.
Word.
Kazam. That's impressive. That is fucking impressive. You're not coming to sit down? Oh, you're gonna be right there. Two microphones.
Speak towards this. Now, hello, Brandon.
Hello there.
Tell these people what you thought of the Black Adam movie without giving away any spoilers.
Very interesting movie.
Mm-hmm.
Don't listen to these commentators. With that being said, it's very interesting.
Hold it closer.
I really enjoyed the movie from start to end. It's a very action-packed, not like a Transformers. So I really
Not
Yeah.
like Transformers, or
no,
like,
it's not. It's not like a Michael Bay. It's not,
it's good action.
but it's good action.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. Is that who directed this?
No.
No.
Oh,
I don't know who directed this,
No.
to be quite honest with you.
I forgot the director, but it's a very interesting movie. Let's just put it this way: Dwayne Johnson changed his character from the Fast and Furious.
He did, okay.
Yes, and it's very understanding. There's no let me just put it this way: it has you at the edge of your seat.
Okay, that's what
Yes.
I want to
Yes, it's
That's
really
good.
It's really interesting.
They call him Mr. Worldwide. He's Mr. Worldwide. He be everywhere.
I'm everywhere. Yes. Yes. I get around.
Oh man, she said you just
This
be
man done found his way over
everywhere.
here on the podcast too,
Oh,
man. This
that
man
was
be
great.
everywhere. Mr. Worldwide, not Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
This Mr. Dale right here. He's Mr. Worldwide.
So
But
That was
yeah.
up.
wait, so would you say that it's super action packed? Or
What?
is it like more action story?
it's a big, huge storyline with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing like, oh, let me guess what's gonna happen next.
Okay.
And it's very well directed.
Okay.
There's no gaps. And
That's good.
it's very understanding.
Okay.
So to put
It's easy to follow.
yeah, it's very
Okay.
easy.
Interesting.
And
See,
Because we were just having the conversation. You know, we're three individuals who haven't seen the movie yet. We are at 9:30, but we were just talking about like how the movie would possibly be. And you know, I don't want you to give anything away, but just the fact that you know you kind of gave it away as like the intertwinings of a
yes.
you know story and action in it.
So
I feel like that's everything needs a balance. Everything needs a balance, man. Whether it's movies, music, entertainment, everything needs a balance. And I think that's what makes a good film is like the balance between a good story and great action.
and it's a very family oriented movie too.
Is
So,
it?
Yes.
It's funny you say that because I just going back to what Ant and I were talking about earlier. I saw that this went 7 rounds with the raters, with like the whatever that group of people is.
Yeah.
That rate the movies. It went 7 rounds with them to get it dumbed down to PG-13 because I guess there was a bunch of scenes where he just went on killing sprees. And so they had to like edit that out. So that's interesting that you say that it's family that they were managed to.
So last question while we have you here.
Okay.
Yeah. If you can give it a rating, this is your first time seeing it. I know you got to see it more often, but if you can give it a rating, can you give it a 1 out of 10?
I'm gonna have to give it a 8.5.
8.5.
8.5. Because Dwayne Johnson wasn't with the whole Fast and the Furious acting mode. It wasn't the Jumanji acting. It was just a whole different portrayal of acting for him.
So you think that this film kind of put The Rock more to a test to like test his acting skills?
Yes. This wasn't. So his previous movies was like drama, slight funny comedy, but this is not.
And they weren't trying to just play on the fact like, oh, put the big brawly guy in there.
No, it wasn't like. And on top of that, I mean, it has its funny parts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you said an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. It's an all around family, all ages. Well, I wouldn't say all ages. I wouldn't say like.
Well, you know. I mean, we're getting into a different realm, man. As long as there ain't no crazy shit in it, we can bring the children.
No, yeah.
Well, thank you, Brandon, man. We appreciate you so much, brother. I'll see you back on the block. This is my neighbor, by the way, guys. So shout out my guy. Shout out my guy, Brandon, man.
Appreciate all your thoughts and your previews.
Oh yeah. We love Brandon, man. We went to high school together.
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah,
we did. Yeah, go back to 9th grade.
Yep. Yeah. We all went to high school together. I've known this man for years.
I've inhaled way too many vitamins. And, I don't remember a lot of people from high school.
Not the vitamins.
Not the vitamins. The Flintstone ones.
Right now we're talking about DC. We're talking about Black Adam right now.
We're
going at 9:30. DC.
Yes.
That's why
I say he the real Mr. Worldwide, not Pitbull. It's him. Yep.
He's one of them. And then I met your girlfriend, and she is beautiful.
Thank you.
I've been setting up for months and months, scoping around clothes, and I've been picking on him. And then he brought his girl, a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
He was like, introduced her to me because I was like, oh, somebody.
Because he's a gentleman. He's a pure scholar and a gentleman. He said, "Here's my girlfriend. I'm gonna introduce." How many niggas introduce their girl to people for no reason? This man right here. This is why I love this guy.
Oh my God.
He's always so low every time you see him.
Yeah.
And I would have never thought he was in a relationship if he didn't bring her in at age.
Mm-hmm.
After months and months of running across the man in the same grocery store because we live in the same facility.
Gotta keep a low profile.
He fly under the radar, baby.
But
thank you,
all right.
Brandon.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, brother, man.
All right.
Put the round of applause emojis in the chat, man. Brandon, I gotta clip this and send it to him. I go clip this part and send it to him so he could post this shit on Facebook.
Don't post it on Facebook. If you post it on Facebook, you don't have to tag me, and I got 4,000 followers.
Oh, okay, shit. We gonna have to use you for clout there.
Seriously, it just happened. I have to put my profile to professionalism.
Oh yeah.
You think I'm playing a little?
Well, I can tell you that this show is not professional.
Well,
what you got pulled up on Wikipedia?
I'm back.
I was trying to look up. That's the director.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you want to sit down and chat with these guys?
I ain't got no lip gloss.
That's fine.
I can't deal with it.
You'll be all right.
Oh man,
It's all good.
Y'all got the lights on
Yeah. Welcome to the show. What's your name again?
My name is Dorothy.
We gotta give you the mic. Give her the mic.
This is the mic. Yeah.
Where can I sit my purse? Oh, you know it's not. I'm like, I can't sit on the floor. Can they see me?
So in the realm,
Here.
you're
Hi, everyone.
you a DC or Marvel fan first?
Marvel.
Marvel? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I love it.
If you can talk about one of your favorite Marvel movies, which one would it be?
Iron Man.
Iron Man? Which
Yes.
one?
All of them.
All of them. Okay, respect.
Because of his intellect and the way he come up with situations and
Yeah.
Yes.
decipher between I got my crew
Mm-hmm.
and we got a situation.
Yeah.
We got to be smart about this.
Right.
And it accommodates his intelligence. Like, okay, we got Incredible Hulk right here.
Yeah.
We got what's
Black
the
Widow, all of them.
Because he was the one going around recruiting everybody, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he already had the plan set up
He knew
because
what
he
was
did
up.
his research on who he was going to recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So he upgraded them before they was even a part of his team.
Right. And
So-
one thing I noticed, I saw this for the first time because I went and watched that the Incredible Hulk movie, not the first one, but the second one they put out. And I just realized at the end of that movie, you know how they do like the extra credit scenes or whatever, and they put a little scene in there. Yeah, he popped up and was like, I'm putting a team together. I was like, why didn't I catch this the first time?
Yeah.
That was a nice
And
little
he,
Easter
and
egg.
he kept the team together and he always upgraded the team.
Yeah, yeah.
And they always accommodated each other. Even
Until
though
the
they
Civil
bumped
War.
heads.
Yeah, until the Civil War, and then it got
Oh
a
my
little,
God.
you know, got a little
So how did
crazy
you
there.
feel about the Civil War?
That shit was it was dope because that's when you first saw T'Challa.
Oh yeah.
And like his entry.
Yeah.
Like the way he came into
Right.
the into the movie.
That was cold.
Yeah. He's dope, man. And
That was cold. Now,
so I heard you're coming with us for Black Panther 2. You excited?
yes, I am gonna be there for Black Panther 2. I will not miss it for the world.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the best things that they could do, you know, even given the circumstances, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Chad.
Oh, that was a tough cookie to swallow.
Yeah, it was.
I've cried
Mhm.
for a while.
Did the trailer make you cry, like the where they were breaking in the music and all that?
Oh
The
man.
new trailer.
Like the very first one that they
The
dropped?
trailer they
Not
dropped was
really.
crazy.
The only reason why is because they didn't release a lot of the details.
Mhm.
I'm expecting more from the trailer, and I think we're
Yeah.
gonna get it. So now
yeah.
they are slowly releasing a little bit more.
Of course.
And
yeah.
it's gonna be a female Black Panther, which will be his
Who do you
sister.
think? You think
his
it's gonna be
sister.
her? There's a lot of people out there that think it's not gonna be her because
It's most definitely
I
her.
do too. I agree with you, and because it's more comic book accurate as well. However, some people think, like a buddy of the show, actually, he thinks it's gonna be Okoye, the leader of the Dora
Okoye.
Milaje. And because he said, I was just talking to him about it again. He said because he thinks that she's getting ready to be, she's too technical. And like he was like, how are they gonna show? If you think about the Black Panther, he could fight, right? Every time she fought, she had tech, and like so she wasn't really using any combat skills. So he was like, I don't think it'll be her because in order to be Black Panther, you have to be able to squab up. You know what I'm talking about?
It will most definitely be her because whenever her brother had a situation,
Yeah,
no matter what the situation was,
facts.
she was there to take care of
She
it.
definitely
So-
was.
Technical,
But
physical.
Because one is the main reason is the comic book accuracy.
Yes.
But number two, in my
Come in. You can still come in.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I'm
my
sorry.
argument-
Let me. Can you?
Can you throw it
No,
on
you
there?
good, you good.
Throw it on that. Throw it on there for the lady up there.
You
on
gonna
the
watch my purse, bro?
Keep
Keep your eyes over there. Like, there's some bands up in there now. If the bands come a missing,
Say you got
it's gonna have to
security
come out
here,
your
so
pocket,
please
man.
secure. I need somebody to secure the bag.
Yes, secure that big bag.
Scoot in.
Oh, okay.
No, I was gonna say because they don't ever. I don't know. Did we never saw a video or like we never saw a scene of T'Challa training. So it's like, would it stand to reason that because she is a princess and they do have the Dora Milaje, who are a bunch of woman warriors, it could stand to reason that Shuri does have hand-to-hand combat training.
Well,
like she can, I wouldn't doubt it if like she was trained in some sort of fighting capacity.
To his credit, though, him having to do those one-on-one combats, having being stripped from his powers, that's kind of like watching him practice in combat. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't have the ability.
Well, right, but I mean, Shuri's not up for the mantle, so we never saw her do.
That raises my question:
fights.
Is she gonna be? If she was the Black Panther, is she going to be more on the technical side than the combat side?
So
I think so. I think like her suit, I think would be more like technically advanced to where, because if you think about it, I mean, like let's just say for the sake of argument, right? I mean, do you do martial arts? Do you do boxing?
Oh no.
Do you?
Huh?
Do you?
Do I do
do
what?
any like sort of martial arts, boxing, anything like that?
Yep.
I'm 36. I was a cheerleader
I be
for
fighting.
10 years, and I
But-
can fight,
and
I
that-
can
Word.
fight.
So my question to you is that if somebody gave you some vibranium
I'm
tech,
soft as hell.
slapped a Black Panther suit on you, do you think you could hold your own, or do you think you just get fucked up all day long?
With the level of technology on
That's
that
what I'm
suit,
saying. Like,
I'm pretty sure I'll be all right.
Now that goes back to what I'm saying. So one thing I can say is I'm not good with the names when it comes to the characters. Okay,
Yeah,
so I say the sister.
right.
Now
Sure, yep.
she was the one that was always technical. Like she knew what he needed,
Yes.
how he needed it, so she always upgraded him.
Yes.
So
yes.
he will never lose. I can't say never lose, but it was a chance of him not losing every time he went into battle.
Yeah.
Oh, it should be.
Turn it the other way. Keep going right there. Yep. Talk right in there.
So they don't.
Oh, it
hear
was
me?
covered.
That way.
No,
No,
they
they
can hear
heard you, but
Oh.
you was a little far.
Okay.
Yeah. It was distant, but
So
you
I
good.
gotta get close like y'all.
If you've never done it, don't worry. I got you. You're good.
I've never
right
done
there.
it. Okay.
All right.
But the fact that she was always technical and paid a lot of attention to him, she always upgraded him. So even without his suit, he did do his martial arts and made sure he worked out and did what he had to do on the end.
Yeah.
She took care of him when it came down to them gadgets and that suit being upgraded.
Yeah.
And he go to war and then he come back and she look at the suit that he was wearing like, oh,
I will
it's a cut
say,
here and that's a cut there. And then let me make it to where you won't even have to get out in the field and deal with your suit being damaged.
Kinetic energy.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
she
what I was
was
saying. That
not
was one of the
playing
best
about him.
upgrades that she made, was absorbing that energy and then giving that shit back.
Yeah.
So do you guys think that she is the Black Panther? Because I strongly believe. I strongly believe
She
is.
could be.
I think there's multiple.
Oh, really?
You think
I
there's
think
multiple?
there's multiple.
You think they
Because
gave
what
multiple
Marvel loves
herbs?
to do is Marvel loves to do the bait and switch. And I refer back to the Avengers Infinity War trailer where they had Hulk running through the forest, making it look like he was gonna Hulk out and fight during Infinity War. Never turns into the Hulk. It was like a complete complete bait and switch. It was a complete bait and switch.
Do you understand how? Do you
Yeah,
understand
just
how
blue balled this
confused
shit out
I
of people.
was?
Oh my
What?
God,
Do you understand how confused I was
Yeah.
when that happened?
Yeah. So
He just wouldn't come out.
he wouldn't. Yeah. So I
Oh
think
my
so.
God.
And when you go back and you watch the trailer, there's a spot in the movie. Now this could be a flashback, but there is a spot in the movie where Angela Bassett is giving this speech to the UN, and she says, "I've lost my whole family." So that would stand to reason that obviously T'Chaka's dead, obviously T'Challa's dead. So I'm wondering if at some point Shuri puts on the costume and dies in battle, and then either Okoye or even M'Baku puts on the suit.
Hot. I like that.
Okay.
Because sometimes you got to pay attention to the trailer. Sometimes you got to just let them ride. I know, right? I know. I don't want the whole family to go.
How advanced is their technology? It's like the most advanced, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that there is a possibility?
The possibility.
Because usually when they don't show certain people in certain shit or like even in the trailer,
Yep.
they might have somebody pop up just for the surprise factor.
Yeah.
Is it possible that Killmonger could still be? No, yes,
no.
I'm
Do it.
I'm asking
Do
that
it.
for a reason. Because
My
homeboy was about to croak the police officer that got shot. You remember the scene? You going? All right, appreciate you.
Hey, thank you so
much.
Had such a blast.
Do you remember the scene?
Brought in a good conversation. I'm very excited about this.
Do you remember the scene when they were in an interrogation and the dudes bust through and homie got shot, the detective got shot, and they had to bring him to Wakanda to get. I'm just saying, my man stabbed himself and fell out. There was still he was in Wakanda at the time. I mean,
yeah, but I don't think they brought him back to life. I don't think they had that kind of mercy. No, because
brought the dude back to life.
Brought Killmonger back to life.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I don't think he heard. I don't think he heard what I was saying.
No.
So the scene
where he's getting ready to die.
No. The agent when he got shot
in
the interrogation, right? They had to go to Wakanda to help him. Right? It was a whole thing. They were sitting there trying to help him out. He got saved. Whatever.
Justin said the Gamoyo beads.
The Gamoyo beads. Yeah, some shit like that.
So okay, so here's
they'll put in a cut scene of
So wait, what are you getting at? So what am I? Because the reason they brought him back to Wakanda was not to save his life; it was to save his legs.
Justin, hold on, real quick. Justin, the one about Ironheart is going to take her place as tech advisor as she takes up Black Panther mantle. I do really like that. Because people think that I really do think that she's going to be the one that takes up like the Tony Stark mantle. And the reason I say that is because of like when they're showing that in that trailer scene. Do you remember when like she was like smashing the thing? It looked identical to when Tony was in the cave smashing and building like the
that's Ironheart. Riri Williams.
Ironheart, right. So I don't know if let me see. Black Panther mantle. Yes. Okay, then yes, we're on the same page. I had to reread the thing because your boy be, I be left
inebriated. I gotta grab another beer too.
Facts.
This is gonna go crazy. I'm so excited for the Black Panther movie.
Great fucking point.
What did he say? I didn't even see it. What did he say?
Like we don't know. Nobody thinks it's gonna be Ironheart because of the simple fact that she's definitely taking up.
She's Ironheart.
Yes, like she is going to be. Yes,
we're not questioning that.
No, I don't think it was the fact that everybody was. It was just the fact that because you were talking about you think it's going to be two.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming he was saying like it definitely won't be her. Like he's definitely.
No, I'm thinking Okoye, not Riri. I'm thinking of either
we need to get better
Okoye.
at reading the comments. How do you get so good at that? How do you get so good at reading the comments?
Oh man, it's just the way that it is, man. I'll see what I do is here's my trick. I'll just literally go through my points now because usually before in the beginning I would like be paying way too much attention to the comments and it'll take me away from my point or take me away from like my thought process.
Yeah.
But the best thing you can do is get your thought out there. Even if you have some extra shit to say it. The comments are gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You can just go back and read whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Like
okay.
That's how I maneuver through that shit. Like, and the way that my stream setup is too on my show is like it's the way my screen is. My screen is right in front of me. It's big as fuck. So like you know what I'm saying? It's easy just to glance some shit and go based off there.
Okay. Yeah, no, because you do such a great job, bro. Like shout out like that.
Appreciate you, man.
That community
I've been learning,
built, bro.
Yeah,
man, they're so solid, dog.
Nah,
like,
man,
I really show up.
I fuck with the GMS show, man. My GMS fam, they all support and they all keep it real, man. I appreciate it.
100%.
What's going on, fam?
Hey, what's up?
Duck coming.
I gotta grab another brew.
Thank you for coming.
I don't want to get too schmizzed before the show. We still got 2 hours before.
What time is it?
It's 7:38. And the movie starts at 9:30.
Man,
right?
Yeah,
oh man.
Yeah, and that was a double IPA.
And I know I gotta go out to the whip. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying for a couple seconds.
You dig it.
But yeah.
We got the man Deuce, friend of the show, joining the panel as well. Joining the panel.
I feel good about
Her face paint has the same arrangement. Wow.
Yeah, her face paint has the same arrangement as the mantle.
Do you be
He said-
pausing that shit?
somebody
Yeah, he's
said-
like me.
And like going through
Hey,
it?
somebody said the next Black Panther is Angela Bassett.
She's trying to be.
That's bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
Thank y'all for having me on.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate you, Dorothy.
Yo, who the fuck said that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Funky G, you.
No, you good, you
for
good.
that. You
We'll
hilarious.
see.
Yep,
Have
yep.
a good night. Huh? What?
Hey, big facts. Me and my lady about to do the same thing.
What? Do what? What do you do before a movie?
You know what they about to
Before a
do?
movie. Ah, yeah, you,
what
already
the,
know,
what
man.
the 5 is.
What?
let the-
Roasting?
You let them clouds go.
Jump in a spaceship. Man.
Having
Yeah.
vitamins?
Jump in the spaceship.
Who doesn't
Yes,
like
sir.
vitamins?
Time to take off. Yo, that shit's hilarious.
What?
I've never heard anybody say that. Seriously. I'll probably steal that after this.
Get a little vitamins in the
So
system.
we talked about the expectations of what y'all feel y'all might see. We talked to somebody who's seen the movie and
Uh-huh.
gave a bit of a perspective. Now
She didn't see it. No, it was somebody
I heard
else.
somebody else. He said that in a gist that it's action packed and it's
Very, very
also a
soft.
good story behind it.
Okay.
So there's like a good balance between the action and
What
the
happened?
story.
I'm reading the comments. I'm listening.
I'm too interested because after, like I said, pardon me, I saw the trailer for the first time today.
That's okay. I don't
Knew-
pardon you for nothing.
Knew about the movie for a long time. I knew this was happening. I knew about the talks when they first started talking about this shit,
Yeah.
but I never watched the trailer. I finally watched it, and the fact that it had something to do with the origin was different. It wasn't a father sacrificing his life for his son, which is what we usually see. It was the total opposite.
Yeah.
So it's like that. It was interesting.
That
to
might hit
off
me as a
top.
dad.
And yeah.
'Cause I wouldn't let my kid do that shit. I'd be
But
like,
see-
who do you think you are?
Is he so is Black Adam a bad father?
my.
No, because he was dead. He couldn't stop the sacrifice. I'm just saying I'd be mad as shit if I woke up and I found out my son was dead. Yo, motherfucker.
I
But
thought it
now I
was-
have to kill
see,
everybody.
The way I looked at it was that something was happening. His son sacrificed himself so that his dad could live. I didn't know that was already deceased when
his
he's
dad dies, or they go, and then his son sacrifices himself in some weird. At least that's the way I was
So
reading the
that's-
thing.
That's the
And then he
interesting
wakes
part.
up like 5,000 years later.
That's the interesting part that I want to see how they introduce that story and how
Oh,
they
I know.
maneuver
Yeah,
that.
I'm
You know what
interested in
saying?
that. I just don't think they'll spend a lot of time with it.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it'll be like a 20-minute.
Yeah, you said that.
You know,
so you're
yeah.
you're still strong on the there will be no good storyline, right? That's like your
Not like
That's your
a
hard
good, not
take,
like
it
a
feels
mind blow. Yeah, like not like a mind blowing, like twist and turns. It's gonna push the story forward. You know,
Yeah.
like when you're like watching a Marvel movie and they're like, not to compare the two, but like, or just like watching any movie and you kind of can put the pieces together as you're going.
Mhm.
I don't necessarily see that with this movie.
Come here. Slide in.
Come on in, Duck.
Introducing into
Yeah,
the
slide
show
in. We got
again,
enough
the
room.
friend Duck
Duck is
of
here.
the show. Friend of the slide all the way in if we're gonna be in.
Do you
Thank
think
you.
this
444.
movie's gonna follow
Keep scooting. You
the
can see
comic
yourself
book
right there.
origin, or do you think it's gonna do its own thing?
I think
Because Black Adam is like one of my favorite superheroes.
Ooh.
Anti superhero.
So is there a lot?
vigilante?
Is there a lot riding on this for you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
okay.
well,
I just come in-
historically, have these movies followed these comic books like
Not to a T.
Not to a T, but most of the time the origin is always gonna be the same.
okay,
Yeah.
But yeah,
because
They're
like
adapting it a
even when
little bit.
they put the series out about Luke Cage, they didn't incorporate his actual like
Steel
get up until the second season.
Yeah.
So it was like I think what they're trying to do is trying to mix it between giving these characters their own identity while also trying to keep the origins there because they know that it means a lot to the people
I think
that
they definitely
really
do,
fuck
yeah.
with the comics and
Yeah.
shit.
does any
see
of
that.
you guys like read the comic for Black Adam or like any know any of his history?
Not like a big
Bro.
Black Adam dude.
See?
Like I read a couple of them, but not
This is why
not
I'm
like a
excited.
bunch.
his
This
his
is why
origin
I'm
story
outside
and
of
his
the show.
background
I'm about to
is
get another beer. You can take my beer.
ridiculous.
See, I know a little bit of it, but I wasn't like big on reading like the Black Adam. Like when it came out, I wasn't like, oh shit, I gotta grab the next installment or whatever. I do love Kingdom Come. That shit.
Kingdom Come was amazing.
And see, I've definitely
Marvel X.
I've never read
Paradise X. Oh my god, the whole.
Oh, they're about to get real
orgasm over here.
dirty tonight.
That whole,
I need
that
you to scoot in
whole
more.
that whole
please, thank you.
timeline is totally different from like what's going on right now, but still like
What kind of
it is.
Okay,
but you could adapt it again. You could adapt it a little bit.
If you could pick a timeline for this movie, what timeline would you pick, and then explain it to the people, because some people might not know.
Yeah, what time?
Like,
do you mean like
whatever storyline for him? Rather, is what I meant to say.
Well, his storyline is like dark, bro. Like that's why I love him so much. He doesn't care. He doesn't mind killing people. He will destroy motherfuckers. Heroes,
an entire planet.
Heroes,
take out
normal people, civilians, kids.
And they touch on that in this movie. He's like, I don't mind killing.
Hustle trees with a box of scraps. One time for you.
With a box of scraps.
Sorry, I don't know. I'm really not good at this. I'm not good at
Glittery Bubbles. Why are you putting spoilers in the chat?
Uh-oh. I was gonna let it ride, but you might have to answer to him.
She is messy. She's terrible.
Okay.
All she does is stir
not
the
to be
shit.
such a bad
It wasn't really a spoiler. It was, it says Waller stirred up bullshit in this one. So Waller's basically the bad guy in this.
Oh, absolutely.
She's always the bad
messiest in the universe.
Oh, Amanda Waller?
That's why her daughter didn't want to mess with her.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's why her daughter didn't mess with her, dude.
Such a great point.
That's why her daughter didn't mess with her.
She was like,
she went always. She did that peacemaker shit, but she was like, I'm not
drove her daughter
with this. I'm done with it.
Drove her daughter crazy.
Yeah, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, yo, such
like,
a great.
I'll do the
point,
peacemaker
Glittery.
thing, and then I'm out of here. I can't. And if she was even confessing secrets, she shouldn't have been confessing.
So Amanda Waller
fucked her daughter.
Amanda Waller
is a terrible human.
She is, but
she's an OG though.
Viola killed that motherfucker, for real, huh?
I'm scared of Viola Davis.
Woo, me too.
Terrified of that woman.
Like in the
I'm glad she's not my grandma.
What's the one where she was like she basically set it up for them to die, the first group to go in and die.
Oh yeah,
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. There it is. 2, right? The second one. Yes.
I mean, even in the shitty one with the controversial Joker one, she shoots all those people in that fucking room. Like
she does.
Like all those people signed up for a job and had no idea they were gonna die at the end of the job. She's a savage.
She's
an absolute savage.
Oh my.
It's funny because
Glittery.
Who sends her daughter into war?
Good shit.
She tries to get Black Adam to join Suicide
Good
Squad,
shit
right?
Starter. That was good.
And then he doesn't. And then she like frames him or something like that to make him like go out and like to like do his superhero thing. And while he's gone, his whole family gets killed.
Speak into that part. There you go. Yeah, much better.
So his whole family gets killed.
Nope, spin it. There you go, right there.
Different.
The Audio Technica right in front of your face. All up in your shit. Oh my.
So wait, what happens now?
So while he's gone fighting, like being like a superhero in the beginning, his family gets killed. Black Adam's family gets killed by like rogue like insurgents and stuff from his kingdom.
This is a story.
This is the comics.
This is the comics.
This is a storyline.
Yeah.
Okay, so then my question still stands. If you could pick a storyline for this movie to represent, like, because you've never seen it,
right?
What storyline would you hope that it was a little bit more in line with?
The story, the main storyline for him, like his main storyline.
And what is that? Explain it, like
his family gets killed. He goes crazy and mad and everything, and then he finally finds a second family, kind of, and gives them powers, kind of like the Marvel family. You know how like Billy Batson has Shazam has his own family and stuff like that. So later on, stuff happens, and then that family gets killed, and he goes bananas, dude. Like he kills everybody. He goes to a different like continent and kills millions of people. Oh my gosh! All the Justice League, the Justice Society of America, everybody like gets like put out to try to stop him. Nobody can stop him. Nobody can even touch him.
That's probably where they're going with this.
Yeah.
That's
Because you see like
The
Atlas
JSA
Smasher and all.
one,
Yep. You see Hawk Girl.
So what, like a fast-tracked version of that? Then you think? How
I
much
don't know.
How much of that story can they fit in this movie?
I know, right? Because it's a lot. It's a lot. It goes from
That
like
seems so much.
It'd be like Civil War. Like if you tried to fit all of Civil War into one movie,
Yeah.
you'd have to do a series. You'd have to do a multiple season series.
how long is this
Whereas-
movie? Like 2 hours?
The Black Adam movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I think
How long is
I
it?
think it's gonna follow that kind of story, and I hope it leads. I can't speak.
You said it's 2 hours.
Yes, it's just over 2 hours.
Okay.
I hope that it gets to what do we call it? I hope it just gets to Kingdom Come.
I hope they show him.
That's all I'm hoping for.
Do you think Shazam's in this one?
No, but I do know who is in this one.
Oh, they in cahoots or something?
I'm in cahoots. I know
No.
what's happening at the end.
No,
of
I'm
this movie.
saying Shazam and
Black Adam is like basically like the reverse,
The counterpart
to Shazam.
to Shazam. Yeah.
he's like the toxic version, like in Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
He's like the toxic Rick.
Well,
yeah,
in
a
the
little
sense,
bit more evil, but yeah,
in the
Okay.
sense
Yeah,
that
yeah.
like Shazam's just a little boy. He's
Ah.
basically a little boy in a man's body.
the power from the gods came from the same God.
Yeah.
like
it's like
they're-
Wee Man.
Yeah,
But-
they're like literally the exact opposite of each other.
But
All right.
Ted is Black Adam's real name. Ted. He's a grown man. He's
he's
been
grown
through
man.
some shit. He's been through some shit.
He's a warrior.
Yeah.
He's like an ancient, like before he died, before he became Black Adam, he was like a warrior.
You know what's
in his
crazy?
tribe.
I read a story one time where he went.
What's going on?
Go on.
I read a story where he went up against Batman and depowered himself, still kicked Batman's ass
Well, yeah.
as a human.
Really
Yeah.
He bad
Broke
motherfucker.
Batman's rib cages and everything.
Beat the shit out of Batman.
interesting.
And
But, I mean, he
Batman
is a
was
bad
even like,
motherfucker.
he's as good as me or even better.
But
He
see,
admitted that too. It was crazy.
and you said this. Who did that to Batman?
Black Adam.
See, this is what I'm saying, man.
And like I said, he depowered himself.
Black Adam, he brought up a good point because we were talking about Batman versus Superman. I said, who would be a better opponent for a Superman instead of a Batman? He said Black Adam.
Superman even once said that Black Adam is stronger than he is. He
got
admitted.
magic.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's
So-
so Superman is depowered by magic.
Yeah,
too, and
That's
one
the
thing.
perfect matchup there. That's it right there.
Well, I don't know if it's a perfect matchup because Superman's like his Black Adam is magic. Superman is like the weakness is magic.
Yeah.
So he would-
You want to get in here? No, sit down. Sit down. I gotta go get another drink anyway. Sit down. Sit down.
We got another
Sit
guest
down.
coming in. Let's get it.
You're silly with it. We have the James Brown on my
That's another true friend of the show. My boy.
The
Does.
Rock looks wild as
Jimmy
hell with
Cooper.
a small body. They CGI'd his head on a regular body. Dude looked tripped out. Shout out Glittery GMS fam. That's GMS
Hell
fam.
no, for real.
Juana Man. Yeah, Juana
Hell
Colette
no,
Sarah.
bro. How? Don't do that. Don't mess it. Don't do too much.
Right?
Leave the Rock alone. I mean, he didn't do all them steroids for you to do all that CGI.
They didn't do
Show
too
the
much
man some
CGI.
respect, bro. That's crazy.
They didn't do too much CGI
Bro, does
on them.
The Rock have the most clean image in the entire industry?
I mean, if he thinks
Like-
he's running for president, then he must think he does. Yeah.
I mean, what is I can't think of anything. Not a scandal. Not a. He didn't slip up and beat the shit out of paparazzi once. Like he's literally.
he didn't rock bottom one of the
Yeah, like-
paparazzi.
what has The Rock done besides be a model celebrity?
Nothing. That's why
Yeah,
that's crazy.
everybody loves him. It's like he hasn't done nothing.
And that's
wrong
why
with
he's also going to be in the Marvel universe as potentially
divorced him?
Apocalypse.
it. Or did he divorce
She took an
her?
L. How you
I know,
gonna do? How you gonna divorce the one person in life that ain't got no fuck shit on his record?
There's always
when
something.
he was
though,
still
right?
when he was still
something.
calling niggas
There's
the
always
jabronis.
something.
But probably,
He was
man.
still rock bottoming motherfuckers. The Rock was probably out there getting lots of poontang. You know, he came out with the WWE album Poontang Pie.
Yeah, he had the. Yeah, it was the last.
That's how you
song.
know Rock was out there slanging it, man. He had to chill out.
Oh man, no one bring that song back up. That song was terrible. About it was him and Slick Rick.
Cleaner than holy. Wow.
I don't doubt that. That shit seems legit.
Legit.
Now,
legit.
Do you guys know about this director here?
Who?
That's the Black Adam.
Oh, this is the director.
Do you guys know about him?
I have
anything about him. Has he directed any other like DC movies or any other?
Orphan.
I know Jake had that pulled up for a reason.
While they're looking at that,
I don't know.
How was Oscar Isaac's performance as Apocalypse?
So they're familiar. What'd you say?
Oscar Isaac's performance as Apocalypse in the X-Men movie.
Oscar Isaacs?
Yeah.
It was terrible.
What did he play?
Apocalypse.
Oh, he played
Apocalypse. Yeah.
And so that's why I asked another question about when was the last like really good DC movie.
Oh, the last really good DC movie. It just came out last year. Suicide Squad.
Eternals.
I like the Superman.
He's sticking to it. Look how you look at it.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Batman recently just was a
you know what
one that just came out.
I'm glad you brought that up because I have to say that the last time we convened here, when we did the Thor movie, I expressed that I was a little hesitant to see that new Batman movie because of the simple fact that they had but it turned out to be great.
Yeah,
and I say, movie. You know what? Let me shut the fuck up because I do too. Edward Cullen, I apologize, my nigga.
Y'all Twilight Man,
Mr. Vampire Twirls.
Yeah. No, he can act.
The one where he was the limo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like all the shit goes around him like on the Dale.
What was the movie where he's a drug dealer? It's like Mr. Good Time or something like that.
Mr. Good Time.
Wait, what? What movie is that? Wait,
that sounds like the name of a crackhead down the street.
Robert Pattinson.
Mr. Good Time.
Oh,
I hadn't said the guy that plays Batman.
We're talking about Okay. I see.
He's legit. So,
damn, it's not 8:00 yet,
bro.
The movie don't start till 9:30.
I was gonna say,
I really can't wait, man.
I don't know
because it's late.
Because people don't respect DC like they used to.
That's
what. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get into some real shit.
That is true.
Come on.
Is it?
I'll let y'all take the panel.
So here's the thing: are people excited for DC movies like they used to, or what?
I don't know, man. I love DC.
They really weren't excited to him after the big flop of Batman v Superman.
Yeah,
that kind of like put it. You know what? I think people will come out for Aquaman 2. People love that movie. Yeah, people love that. The first Aquaman movie.
The first Aquaman was really good. I can't wait for them to make a legit Green Lantern Corps movie. Like
they're not.
So they failed. They failed with the first Green Lantern, right?
Yeah, that was. I
can't say it was horrible because
I didn't mind. I don't hate it.
It just didn't stand out like it should have.
It was terrible.
What did you hate about it?
Cheats. It was straight cheats.
At the same time, like it wasn't like my first choice or anything like that. You know?
And they tried to set up everything.
How about the fact that they've tried to use Ryan Reynolds 3 different times in different superhero movies and was like, all right, we got him with Deadpool. He was in Blade, he was in Green Lantern, and he was in the X-Men movie.
Yeah, he was in the Wolverine one.
He was Deadpool in the X-Men movie.
But
he wasn't Deadpool.
He was a terrible version.
What do you call that thing?
And he was a free guy.
You can't call that thing Deadpool. That motherfucker. What did he have? He had
his mouth sewn shut.
He had his mouth
sewn
shut.
He had
claws
that came out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's not Deadpool. That's
you don't know what happened.
That's Skin Man.
Yeah,
he was Skin Man.
That was disgusting.
No mouth Skin Man.
Was really weird.
Yeah. Hey, at least we get them back together in actual legit.
Him and Wolverine.
That's gonna be so.
That's gonna be nice, man.
Gonna make out.
Crazy.
Like that.
I think he said they're gonna make.
They might make out.
I think that's
They might hug it out.
I think they're both because think about this.
They're gonna try to kill each other. That's what I'm hoping for.
The last Wolverine movie, it was almost like they were trying to give him more of a because the same thing they did with Thor, trying to give that really serious brute character more of a personality.
Which one?
What fucking movie are you talking?
You talking about Logan?
Yeah, Logan. Logan.
That was the last one.
Logan heat.
Logan was like that was like showing more of his personality instead of sticking to Wolverine's the serious. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna kill everything.
He still was a serious. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
but this is what I'm saying. They did the same thing with Thor. Thor was a more serious character at first, and then they started bringing more humor into it. Then they bring it into that character. I think the same thing with Deadpool's already had his comic relief or whatever in Deadpool, but I think bringing them together. Bringing them together is going to bring more of Wolverine's personality. He's going to have to be funny in that movie.
Well, he's going to be ironically funny because they can't stand each other in the comics either.
Yeah,
exactly. Their whole thing in the comics is because Deadpool is Deadpool and Logan is Logan. Exactly, and that's what makes it so worse because Deadpool doesn't care that he don't care. He's like, I'm gonna piss him off anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be an odd couple sort of thing that they're gonna have. It's gonna be a lot more hilarious comedy, like how they did in Deadpool 2 with having Juggernaut in there, Colossus, and having all that comedy. It's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I'm excited for the heat.
But he got
so what else?
I am actually excited for this movie, man. I can't lie.
I am too.
I can't lie. I think The Rock kills it in a lot of his roles. I think that this and I asked Brandon. I said, is this one of those movies where they don't just depend on The Rock's, stature to be like, yeah, he's the big guy. Let's focus in on him and his strength. Do they really try to put him to the test, acting wise? During in giving the story, he's like, I'll take his word for it. I have to see it for myself, but I'm hoping that they do that because I'm tired of them doing that with The Rock. Let them try to act. Let them try to kill him.
You know what?
Rock's reputation is cleaner than holy water. That might be true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
But no, I'm just gonna say this: if you're trying to look for an Oscar-worthy performance from The Rock movie, you're not getting it. I'm just gonna tell you this.
No. We have to think of it from a Dwayne Johnson level of acting.
Okay, this is what I was saying, and Ant was dogging on me for it when I said, when was the last time you saw a Dwayne The Rock Johnson movie that had a good story with good? They said Walk and Talk.
If The Rock,
I'll give them that. But how long has it been?
If The Rock makes you cry in a movie, you soft. Because he doesn't have he doesn't have the chops.
It doesn't count because it's a remake.
I'm not expecting to get emotional.
I'm gonna throw a movie out there that I think The Rock killed it.
The Scorpion King.
Doom.
Doom was so good.
Doom was great.
Awesome.
It was so good.
That shit gave me, that was cool.
With Carl Urban and everything.
Carl Urban, dude, yeah. That was dope.
It was a good movie.
My favorite part of that whole shit was him turning.
To remake that movie because it wasn't scary enough.
No, they did. They did have a new Doom movie come out. It went straight to.
It went plastic.
Yeah, it's serious.
I believe
they didn't try to get
because I remember Doom the game itself scared the shit out of me. Trying to play Doom was scary.
Oh yeah,
I was hoping for a scary Doom movie. You need to make that shit.
They tried
terrifying.
I what I did like about that movie.
You did the whole movie in first person.
They did. They did it. They made it in that movie. They switched it up towards the end and made it first person the game.
The game, yeah.
That shit was dope. I like that type of.
What if you did the whole movie like that?
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know if anybody
just
can pay
followed one character. What if you just followed one character? I saw that.
They had the one first person movie that was
motion sickness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was
if they did a movie like that, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna fuck you up.
No, because he was doing parkour and
he's
jumping
doing
off
flips
of
and
buildings.
Shit. You can't be doing all that with a camera and expect people to pay attention for over an hour.
I'm okay with that if we're doing scary. If we're just holding a gun coming around the corner.
Yeah.
And some scary monsters pop out, I can handle that. But when you're jumping from building to building, doing flips and tricks and all that kind of wild shit, I can't.
Yeah, they can't do that.
That will make me sick.
They can't do that for over an hour. They'll give people motion sickness.
They can't.
Well, yeah. What was the name of that movie? Action Jackson or something like that?
Yeah,
it was something like that. Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry. There it is.
Hardcore Henry. But
Is that
No,
the one
yeah.
where it's like first person?
Shakespeare in a park. Come on, glittery bubbles.
Shakespeare
The
in the
man's is
park.
not doing. The comment says, "Watch The Rock start doing Shakespeare in the park." He's gonna prove all y'all wrong.
Yeah, right.
You out of pocket for that one.
Cannon to the left of him. Cannon.
Could you imagine The Rock cutting that kind of a promo?
The cannon.
That'd be incredible. He'd speak all in the third person.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that suck? Like, I mean, not necessarily because you're going to be making money off of whatever role they're bringing you because you're a huge movie star. But what if you want to do like a real personal, like real, like drama type
He
film?
could.
He could.
I don't know if he could.
But here's the thing: is that he has to have the right direction.
Yeah.
He has to have the right direction. Because, like, okay, poor example, but he does give a pretty good like emotional performance in Gridiron Gang.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the greatest acting performance, but he's there. Look at this guy.
Oh no,
You smell what The Rock is cooking.
That was in his jabroni days.
That was the jabroni. Where's the fucking fanny pack, my guy?
Where's the fanny pack?
Fanny pack
Oh man, the fanny pack.
Fanny pack rock was goated, bro. That
See,
black with that turtleneck and gold
that's the
chain.
thing, though.
Yeah.
Come on.
That's the thing. Like,
Classic.
you see The Rock walking with a fanny pack. You can't just be like, you got on a fanny pack.
You got your ass whooped by
You
somebody
said-
with a fanny pack.
Exactly. That's a wrap for you.
Can't
Now
question that.
you're gonna be the nigga that was known to get your ass beat.
How's the movie?
Oh, you gonna take a
He
pic?
was in Be Cool or Too Cool or something like that.
Thank you.
Be Cool?
That was
Okay.
it. Get Shorty.
That-
That was the movie I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Where
that
he
was
was the gay
funny.
cowboy. Where he
That
was
was
the gay
funny.
bodyguard.
That was
That
funny.
was the movie I was talking about.
That was
When I
funny.
said Get Shorty or the sequel, that's the sequel to Get Shorty.
Be cool.
Okay.
And it's with Cedric the Entertainer.
That
and
makes.
Christina
I don't know.
Milian.
I don't know what. I didn't know what Get Shorty
That's the one I was
was.
talking about earlier.
Be
Be
cool.
Cool. That's the one
Be
when I
Cool.
said the sequel to Get
So-
Shorty with Christina Milian and fucking-
Goes back to my
Too
original
Cool.
point earlier with
Cool.
certain things that are like a sequel or like a part
Vince
2 or something.
Vaughn.
When the sequel
yeah.
or the part 2 is better than the original, you won't even think about the original.
No, yeah,
I
it
didn't know
was,
Be Cool was a play off another movie.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
sequel.
it's a sequel to a movie called Get Shorty.
And Rock was gay in that movie.
He was a gay bodyguard, and it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Why do you have a red
Bruh.
aluminum bat in the car?
Yeah.
Who carries an aluminum bat?
Bro, he wanted to break in the industry
That
so
was the
bad. He
shit,
didn't even
dude.
want to be a security
That's
guard. He
funny.
wanted to be. He wanted to go dance and be in movies.
Yeah, remember he
and
was
shit.
on that cowboy thing, and then she had him up on stage doing his
Oh,
dance
yeah.
thing. Bro, that was
He was doing
the
his
shit.
little. Nah, The Rock was doing
Come
a Samoa. He
on,
was doing
man.
he was doing a Samoan
I
dance
can't
at
believe
the
y'all
end,
couldn't
bro.
remember that movie when
My
I
nigga
brought
was
that
he was
up.
tapping his chest and shit.
Yes, dude. He had that video where he was dressed up as the cowboy.
Man, that shit's
Oh,
crazy,
man.
bro. Shout out to The Rock. The Rock that did every
Dude, he's
goddamn role
done
you could think of.
everything,
He's
bro.
got range.
He's-
He's got it, and he proved. He did it.
Hey, man, he went from
Right there.
If he
professional
ain't got
wrestler
none, he got
to
range.
this.
I'll tell you that.
He did say that. I don't know about all of them.
Nah.
The first one is really good. What are they talking? What is he talking about?
Which ones?
To the like the 2001 X-Men.
That was a
Wolverine
good
cut
one.
the little
X-Men
thing.
have had some really good movies,
X2 was
bro.
dope. X2, even the Last Stand was pretty good.
They just fucked up on a few of the versions, and that's what held them
It's because
back.
they didn't know what they were doing. They were trying to
Wait,
like go
hey,
back into
Which
the past.
Wolverine was it when Wolverine had to fight that like big ass mechanical? Which one was that?
You just
It was
literally
like
said the Wolverine.
Wolverine,
Is the
yeah.
Wolverine.
The Wolverine. That was that movie.
Yeah.
No, that was
Yeah, it was the Wolverine. Because
no.
it-
The
it was supposed to
Wolverine
be
is where he's
so-
in Japan.
Yeah, and he fought
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
he-
big-
the
he
Weapon
fought
X
the-
version of himself.
Yeah, the old dude that was in
that
the big.
Wolverine?
No, the Wolverine. He fought the Silver Samurai, but it
Yeah,
was that old guy.
nigga.
in
He
that-
was an old dude. Yeah.
and he was in that
Shredder.
Yeah.
He said, "Hold up, how you get out the hospital bed, and now you
Shredder.
just in a machine?"
Which
I know,
was the
right?
one? What was the one that? Wait, hold on. I want to read this.
When this movie is over, I'd like to post a poll: who would win the fight, Black Adam or Superman? Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Black. That I'm the way
Superman
that I'm
in
being
the black
convinced.
suit.
The way that I'm being
Superman.
convinced by these guys, I'm gonna say Black Adam
It's Superman.
because they know
Can
know
I
more
pose
about
the question
this.
though. Is that what are we talking about an unleashed Superman, or are we talking like a tame, like I still don't kill people type Superman?
'Cause he can rip-
If,
no,
if we're talking about like an unleashed Superman, that might be a hell
You
of a fight.
can't be a human death machine and not kill people.
But I think
Kill the bad guys, my G.
yeah.
I
Only
agree with that.
The
Oh.
magic.
But that can
That's true.
That could.
What if they just fought straight up? Like no laser beams.
No, he can use
just
his
superpowers on superpowers. No like magic. No laser beams. Just
he can
just
use
a fist fight to see who takes.
That's
it
why I
down.
like.
No,
that's
'cause
why I
Black-
like Ben's Batman, because he was
I
killing
love Ben's
motherfuckers.
Batman.
He was
I
killing.
love Ben's
He's like,
Batman.
bro,
Yeah,
get these.
I
Get
wish
these
they had. I wish
motherfuckers.
they had his
the
movie.
Riddler,
They should have
Joker. All these people shouldn't be alive. You need to kill these fools. Get them out of the paint. They keep coming back. Every time they heal up, they'll take a few years off, you know what I'm saying? Fix their bumps and bruises, come up with new plans, and then they back on the streets fucking with you.
That's why he
Get
stands
them
on
out
his
of
high
here.
horse.
And that's the thing too about
That's the big argument with Batman. We'll have a whole. We can have a whole episode on that if you want.
Yeah,
to.
man,
Let's
because
do it.
I be wondering why these people.
Let's
I mean,
table that. Let's
given
table that.
the fact that his villains are some of the most entertaining villains of all time, to the point where they can have their own movies and spinoffs. Nick, bruh.
Wow, take
Strong, huh?
I'm
no.
saying.
What we could do a whole episode on this because
I'm with it.
Let's do it.
I'm with it.
That's a whole nother rabbit hole that we could dive down.
Because the Batman, I think the Batman gives up too easily. He gives up to it, and not even just on
he just sends him to jail because his whole thing is he stands on the moral of not killing
all
anybody.
that technology, and
No,
you ain't putting these motherfuckers in
That's
the
why.
dirt.
I mean, that's it.
that's the thing. No, Batman. The thing, he doesn't kill, but he will beat you close enough to you're almost dead.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
but then guess
He
what?
will- he will rack
These
up them
motherfuckers will heal
hospital
up
bills
and come back with
for
150,000 new riddles.
You're gonna be in.
Kill the
huge
Riddler.
debt.
At least kill the Riddler. I'm not
But
doing.
that's why he became Batman, is because he watched his parents die in front of him. So
If-
he's
if-
got a
if
complex.
you're not gonna
He's
kill,
got
if
like
you're
a
not gonna
small dick
kill,
complex, and he just can't kill anybody. 'cause
if
it's
you're not
just
gonna
part of
kill
his
all
nature.
your enemies, at least take out the one that caused you the
But
most
that's why-
stress.
But that's why they call
Which is the
that's why they call like Deadpool and all those guys like anti-heroes, because they are willing to
That the Punisher.
openly kill. Yeah, they're all willing.
well, like the
'cause that's what
Joker's needed.
separates-
Yeah,
The Joker's needed.
Right, so you can't kill the Joker.
He's needed. The Riddler's not needed. He's just there to be an inconvenience.
No,
Really,
man.
I'm just bringing
I
this
know
up.
Edward
puzzle.
Nash's.
I'm just bringing this up because I hate the Riddler. And the reason
Why do you hate the Riddler?
Why you hate the
because
Riddler?
I just played the Arkham Knight recently. He knows this.
Oh
I had to finish 246 riddles
You didn't do that.
to
did
beat.
you?
didn't
Yes,
do that.
I did.
You
No,
did
no.
the whole.
Oh,
I
Riddler- what?
did.
You're
What?
disgusting.
I
That is
Give me some.
what?
Because I will
I
not.
did.
I will not.
I beat the
that.
game by
I won't even
finishing
go on
every
YouTube.
riddle.
I won't even go on YouTube and
So
watch
please understand that this is
Wow.
why I want the
it. No,
Riddler
no, no, no,
to
no,
die.
no. You need
I
to
want him
blame.
to
You need
die.
to blame
That's
somebody
gross.
at Rocksteady for that, because I
Yeah.
remember that. Just for that whack ass ending too. Like the ending's not that much different either.
There's
I
no
looked it up
other, there's no
online.
other
I looked it
game.
up
There's
online.
no other game that gives you that many challenges
No,
with one person,
that's why I was so
In
angry
life.
about it. Why do you need that?
and then you can't even finish the game without finishing that.
No, you can't.
No, yeah, you can.
You can do the Nightfall, but then they'll bring you back and be like, hey, you can't finish Nightfall until you finish the riddles. So I was like, fuck, I want to see what the Nightfall is about. So
It's just him dying. It's just him
finished it.
actually
Yeah.
dying. Like that's all that is.
Oh yeah, you're talking about the true ending
the
part
true
of
ending.
it.
Yeah, I
no.
YouTubed that.
Yeah,
I was
Yep,
not.
exactly.
you
Yep,
go
I
and
YouTubed it.
I
I
got to watch
YouTubed
it in
it.
the game, and it was, you know what I'm saying? It was dope.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
YouTubed.
YouTube
I'm-
Because
the
fuck
actual
those
ending.
riddles, man.
Bro, come on, dude.
I'm not-
Are you
no,
kidding
hey,
me?
if
Those
you
riddles
think-
weren't
no, no,
fun.
listen,
Hold
let
on,
me
wait
be
a
clear.
minute.
Let
Wait
me
a
be
minute.
clear.
Question of the day. What would you do?
Y'all not real gamers, bro.
You would go through all 200.
I went on
fucking
YouTube.
riddles.
They weren't fun.
Exactly.
The
I'm
riddles
not even
weren't
willing
fun.
to
I
do
went on
that.
you-
I don't have time.
I
for
went
that
on
shit.
YouTube and
Yeah.
I literally went through each riddle, and it took me hours, but I did it.
I do not have time.
Time out hours? No, that's a days. I know that
It
took
took
longer
Well,
than
because
that.
because through the game, through the time of doing it, you know, every once in a while I'll catch a
Yes.
riddle here and there.
Arkham Knight. You play the whole game in order to get the actual ending. You have to go.
You have
through
to do
and solve
246 riddles, bro.
46, not 246.
246.
46.
And then on top of
I
that,
did a one, but
you have to. It's in different. It's in different
Yeah.
parts of the city, and this. It's like it's a pretty decent like big map. So you have to go through it, and then on top of that, you have it's not even just like the one type of riddle, man. It's like so many different ways.
I'm telling you, Anthony. All
It's
you need
ridiculous,
to do
man.
is play the game through, because the game is fucking incredible. The
game is
story
fun.
is amazing.
Story's
Yeah,
great.
it is.
Story is great.
Story is
It's a good game.
elite.
So who's getting the?
But all you need to do is at the end of it, just go to YouTube and type in Arkham Knight Nightfall ending.
Because somebody
Because
here's the great part.
Somebody's a hero.
Somebody did their due diligence and literally went through every riddle
They
from
did God's
every
work.
city every landmark, and they posted it on YouTube. And it literally gives you the walkthrough of
They
the whole
did God's
shit.
work. Shout out to that
They
person.
really did.
Yeah.
They really
Yes,
That
because
person. Shouts out to that
Look
person.
here, dude.
Because
I don't want to
That-
hear no
that-
you ain't no real gamer because I ain't got time
That's
for that.
nah.
shit.
and you know it took him a very long time to do
Oh,
all
yeah.
of that just to catch all of that and then clip all of that and put it up. He had to
did God's
clip all
work.
of that.
He did God's work.
He
Because
really did.
it's not gonna be me.
He knew.
Yeah,
he
it was
in
not going to be me either.
The long, the long
Nope.
run.
Nope,
that was
nope,
the long.
nope.
That was the
Not
long
me.
game. He
Yeah,
played
dude.
the long game. He
Yeah,
was like,
dude.
"Yo, if I do this and post it, everybody's gonna come to search for this shit."
Shout out to that
eventually.
person for doing that, and shout out to Rocksteady for creating one of the greatest fucking video games of all time.
Matter of
Because
fact,
that game is playable over and over.
With
and
some of
over
the
again. I
worst
don't give a
puzzles of
damn
all time.
I'm about to shout him out right now.
I'm on in. Welcome back, sir.
Hello.
The
Batman.
actual host of the show is back.
His channel-
He got boozed up,
The
he got
channel
snacked up.
is Batman Arkham Videos. That's the first thing that comes
Yeah,
up when you type in Riddler's trophies. The first thing that comes up is Batman Arkham
And
Videos.
it's a 55-minute video, so think about that.
And look at this. Look at this. He has a whole playlist. It's a playlist of every where
You
you
have a whole.
and you see. I watched them. You see that? You see the red line? I watched them hoes, and I went through
I would throw up.
An hour.
over an hour of each one. Or not each one, but you know.
He did God's work, dude.
That is gross.
Come on, man.
He needs a high
Come
five
on,
and a
man.
blowjob immediately.
Right.
Seriously,
Immediately.
bro.
He
That's
better.
some
'Cause that
extra
one
game.
shot-
He deserves it. He
Dude,
deserves
he
it.
deserves it.
He
Any-
100%
I don't know what
deserves
else you could do.
Any willing females out there with saliva filled mouths?
It is
If you
Justin,
want to,
you are a
if you want
liar.
to look up Arkham Knight,
You are a
Arkham Video,
liar.
Batman Arkham Videos. That's his name. Batman Arkham Videos. Please find him, message him, and give that man fellatio because he deserves it.
Yeah,
All
like
right.
Fellatio.
8 years later, or
Press
whatever when
one
that
for
came out.
fellatio.
Batman Arkham Video.
Why when you first heard fellatio, why did you use it for like a month straight? That's all you said.
Because it's such an
It's the-
incredible word
It's
to
the same
use.
thing as
for-
when you hear the word flaccid for
Like-
the first time. You just can't help but say
I think
it.
that's more.
Oh,
I
I'll
think
say
that's more
flaccid.
accepting. Like if you said to a woman
Boldness.
fellatio, she'd be, "Oh wow, you know,
Oh wow.
you know words."
Can
Like
you-
it's
Can you put that to like
Fellatio.
a? Do we have like a test group we could do where we
What?
like send out like 10 guys and be like you or 20 guys and be like you 10 use the word head, you 10 use the word blowjob, and you 10 use the word fellatio.
the dudes,
I want the
that,
numbers.
the dudes that said fellatio. He's like, well, we got 10 out of 10.
6 out of 10. Yeah,
It was a 10 out of 10
10
every
out of
week.
10 every time.
Every
That's
one of
all
them
I
laughed
want.
and
That's
said,
all I need
okay.
to know. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome.
Every one of them laughed and said, okay.
So I would just like to bring up that Justin, even though he says that that's just his opinion, he is out of pocket. That is not the fun in the Batman games, low key.
No,
That is
I mean,
high-key
all right,
the
I'll say
worst
this.
It's
part
the
of
worst
Batman
I'll
one.
say this.
games.
It's the worst part, but it also is
But
the
that's just
most
my
it's
opinion
the
too,
most
Justin.
interesting.
It is
because
not.
It
no,
isn't.
because this is
It
the
really
reason.
isn't.
Because every single type of riddle that you do, not the trophies, not just grabbing the trophies.
Yeah. I know what you're talking
But
about. Where you gotta like scan, you gotta push the
You
up on the
scan
D-pad
stuff.
and scan the shit.
You
yeah.
you
No, I know what
you
you're
gotta
saying.
face his robots. You gotta do a bunch of different like it
I'm
keeps
not.
it keeps the activity going on the game, but
Boo-hoo.
it is a bitch to do. And
Yeah.
I don't recommend
No.
Yeah, that's the
anybody
thing
go
about it. It's
and
not-
try
it's
to
not
do
fun
it
to
on their
do.
own.
Those
Because you're
not
not
fun.
gonna
Not
do
fun.
it. The reason why these videos exist is because I don't think there's one person that did that besides that
No.
guy. That guy is the one person that did that.
Yeah, you guys can't do it,
He's
dude.
the one guy that did that. He said, you know what, I'm gonna spare
Terrible.
everybody
work, fam.
frustration.
terrible.
You got it.
Terrible, Kenny.
Now
Just terrible.
let's bring it back to Black Adam for a minute.
TJ, we are now that we're bringing it back to Black Adam. TJ, we are seeing the movie at 9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
9:30.
Which, so before we go into Black, well, maybe we can just talk about this later. Because I was gonna say the 10. Because I was gonna say the 10 o'clock showing for Black Panther is gonna be a.
Oh, that one's showing at 10.
Gonna be funny. Yeah, no.
It's at 10 o'clock.
It's
Yeah.
at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we got. I got.
So
The
call
yeah,
your
10 o'clock
kids,
light.
call your wife,
Take a
let her
nap.
know you're not coming home till at least
Take a nice little
12:30.
cush nap. And
Take a
Yep.
cush nap, come back, be refreshed, be ready to go.
That's what I needed for this.
Just for anybody on the internet out there, I am not dressing in all white because I cannot pull that off.
Wait, that's
I
what they're
just be-
requesting?
There's
Oh.
there's a movement on the internet to wear all white because
Ew.
it's T'Challa's funeral and
No.
yada yada. And I'm not doing
I would've
it.
expected
I'm not
purple.
black enough to pull off all white.
If it was purple, I'd be like, fuck it. Look, you said it, and it's up right now.
Look at that. Is that the trailer?
That's the trailer, and everybody was wearing all white.
No.
Everybody was in all white.
That means y'all need to wear the all white then.
That was a sign.
That's T'Challa speaking to you right now.
I cannot pull all white, bro.
That was a
No,
sign.
I can't. I look great
Hey,
in black, and I look great in purple for some
what's
reason.
fucked up about watching this? Though,
What?
is that every scene that they showed of everybody crying, you know that they were actually crying.
Oh, 100%.
Justin, you're not doing it, bro.
It wasn't no acting behind that.
Justin Furlow, know what's up.
I'll do it if you do
What
it.
do y'all think about Namor in that?
I'm hyped for Namor.
I'm excited for it.
We can talk about that later because I am. You think
excited.
it's dumb?
I think he looks stupid in the movie.
Why? Because he's
Really?
I think he looks it's so cheesy. Like
because they're leaning into the Mayan culture, or just because
no, his
it
costume is
looks corny.
Compared to what he was within his tights and his little elvish years. Previously,
Yo, facts.
He didn't look cool before.
I'll give you that.
At least they gave him some style.
It's hard to make some of these superheroes look cool. Like,
Oh,
could
yeah,
you
Justin
imagine
did
with
say this in the
Hawkeye,
chat, I
if we
think,
actually
earlier.
did a comic book accurate Hawkeye, you couldn't take that shit seriously.
know.
Justin doesn't think that's the
What are
villain.
those Avatar looking Mings and?
He doesn't
He doesn't think he's the real villain.
Who's the real villain then?
We're
I will
very
give you
interested on
this.
that.
I don't think he's a bad guy for the sake of being a bad guy. I think
Absolutely not. Marvel can never do that.
they never can.
Am
do
I
that.
watching the
I'll
different
give you
trailer
that.
right
You know
now?
what? This is the one time that I will actually.
That's the very
Is
first
it?
one. That's the one that made people across the internet cry. I watched reaction videos.
No,
of
that was the second one.
No, that was the OG one from
Was it?
Comic-Con that literally made everybody fucking
That's
cry.
the first one.
Everybody
Oh.
cried during.
Oh
that
yeah.
one. Because they
See,
do that. No
I don't remember that.
woman, no cry.
I didn't cry.
They do the song behind it.
I
and
didn't
it's-
cry.
yeah, that. I'm not gonna sing it again. You
No.
missed it.
Woman, no cry.
There it goes,
had
right
to
there.
shout
Yes,
out.
sir.
When you feel like
You
you,
didn't see that
need
trailer?
to smoke,
We're gonna smoke a joint and watch that trailer.
grab a joint and take a talk.
Oh my! Oh,
Yeah,
Get them
GMS
vitamins.
classic.
get your cup and fill it tall.
Ooh, feel it tall.
You won't have any worries at all. I said, no woman, no cry.
Oh,
Wow.
one time.
I think that white lady was right earlier. I think they're doing music.
She was, oh yeah. Yo, that really did it. Yo, my man was setting up earlier, right? And this lady was passing by with her kids, and this was like a real moment. This was a real moment in like the testament in the different generations, bro.
This was a generational moment.
Oh
lady
my
walks past with her
gosh.
kids. She goes,
I hate
they're like, what is she doing? The lady goes, oh, I think they're like gonna make music or something. The kid goes, I swear the kid's like 8 or like 9 or some shit. The kid goes, I think it's a podcast.
He said, Mom, shut the fuck up.
Right. He's like, Mom, what are you talking about? They have microphones set up. There's computers.
Why,
It's clearly a
bro?
podcast. All right. Just because
that's
they're black and they have
funny,
microphones
dog.
set up doesn't mean they're gonna start rapping, Bob.
Oh.
I was just
That's
I was
that
just sitting
woke
there
shit,
watching,
boy. These kids
he
is
said,
these
"No,
little
I
ass
think
kids
it's a
is
podcast. They
mainstream
walked out the
woke.
door. She was
That
like,
kid knew what was up.
bro, that shit was funny as
gosh, that's funny.
hell, man. I wanted to laugh so hard. I was just watching them walk out the door. I'm like, man, that was a moment in life right there.
Man, you really
Oh.
caught that in live.
So
action.
hold on. So
Facts,
Justin, I think Justin's on to something. His theory, I think, is about 40% right. Where he says that he doesn't think that Namor's the
Congratulations to
actual
you.
villain, but he thinks
More
that
credit
Dr.
he's ever
Doom
given me.
pops up because they're trying to build the Fantastic
Yeah,
Four.
we do the show together.
Dr. Doom is
Ah.
a bad motherfucker. Now, what
Yeah.
I think is going to happen,
He's not going to show up in that.
pause. I don't think he's going to show up
Show
as
up in what?
Dr. Doom.
But
I
show
think
up-
he's
show
going
up
to show
in
up
what?
as Victor Von Doom, leader of was it
What is he supposed to show up in?
Latveria. Because he's
What
like
movie, though?
he's like in Black Panther. Because he's like a diplomatic leader, and they're trying to bring in the Fantastic Four. So what better way to just subtly slide that in than just pan the camera over?
Well, he was already mixed
Yeah.
in. He was already mixed in before Black Panther movie came out, Black Panther was already mixed in with the Avengers and shit, right?
No, I'm talking about Dr. Doom.
Dr.
No, but I'm
Jones.
saying, that's what I'm saying though. Like, so he was already mixed in with the realm. Like, I wouldn't put it past him to do that because
Yeah, that's what I'm
they
saying.
already know each other. That would be
they already
that would
fought
be
together.
great.
Like if you just subtly brought him in as like the leader of Latveria. He's not necessarily Dr. Doom yet. He's like Victor Von Doom.
Yeah,
and he's just fresh mullet. Huh?
I don't think so.
A fresh mullet is beautiful.
Mullet,
beautiful.
mullet.
Wow.
We should ask him how long he's had.
Mullet.
Mullet.
He's got it. Yeah,
But no,
Hell
I highly doubt. Who else would be the?
Okay, I wouldn't. I'm not like gonna bank on it, but that'd be a great way to do it. Like that would be a great way to just subtly introduce. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
like, it'd just be a good way.
I've
I've seen internet rumors swirling. It's not necessarily gonna be a thing.
Yeah, I guess.
TJ, you are absolutely right, including one of them that might have been his sister, but we're just not sure yet.
What?
Joe said Joe Dirt got hella bitches with his mullet. Yes, he did. Except one of them might have been his sister.
Yeah,
but we're not sure yet. We haven't confirmed or denied. He could have been joking about joking. Like he could have confessed it and then read the room and been like, I was just joking. Because you've done that before.
Oh, there we go. Do. What?
Dr. Doom traps everyone in the Soul Stone.
I think Justin's gone off them vitamins, bro.
What?
He's
Battle World, he said.
Where he becomes like
Secret Wars. That's why I think they're bringing him in because they're doing Secret Wars. And Dr. Doom and Kang play a huge. Well, not necessarily Kang.
Dr. Doom
Dr.
plays
a huge
role in the Secret Wars. Yes, he
Kang
does.
dies unceremoniously in that, so we got to fix that.
But yeah, I think that what is going to be instead of having Doom's going to be in there, and we're not going to get Galactus, no way, shape, or form. But that would be cool if he did show up.
Not yet.
But yeah, it's going to be Doom. It's going to be Doom and Kang, pretty much trying to fight over some type of power that's going to be like that. Yeah.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Dude, because he's getting ready for Creed. That's why I think Black Panther. That's why I think Killmonger. That was the other reason I thought Killmonger can't pop up in Black Panther 2. Not only I think he's dead, but
he's dead.
They were in the middle of filming Creed when all that was happening. So,
and what would give them a reason for him to even show up again? Anyway, he's dead.
Because that was the big rumor. Everybody's like, is he going to be the new Black Panther?
No, he's
you
dead.
missed out on that whole conversation. We can revisit that,
but we don't have to. He's dead. He's dead in Earth 616.
He did.
And then there's no multiversal shenanigans with people really hopping in, except for America Chavez, and that's pretty much it. Other than that, there's no other.
I thought we are getting Adam Warlock, Justin. What's his name is playing it? Will Poulter.
Yeah.
Homeboy from We're the Millers and
all that. All that stuff. Yeah.
He got jacked for that movie too.
Yep.
That boy showed up. Yeah, that boy showed up on a talk show, and I was like, who the
Yeah, when he's big.
Are you talking about the son? Are you talking about the son?
Yes, that dude.
Yeah.
Yes, Will Poulter's Adam Warlock. Did you see him?
Mm-hmm.
He's playing. He dressed up. He dressed up as the kid from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Oh, from Andy
for Halloween.
Andy? Oh, that's dope.
that shit was funny.
That's dope.
I'm like, all right, yeah, that's how you do that. You play into it. That's how I always thought he looked in the first place. That's good shit.
Yes. Yes, Justin. Yes, we are for sure getting an Adam Warlock.
Yep.
In I think it's Guardians 3.
Yep, Volume 3. He's gonna be in there.
That's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, you think so?
You said who? Oh, okay.
You really think so?
Yeah, he's the bad guy in Volume 3.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
That's confirmed?
Yeah.
We know for sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Ain't no way.
I think he is. Or who is? I forgot.
Ain't no way.
And already have the church and like.
I don't know about all that, bro.
You already know he's gonna be in there.
I don't know. Magnus,
the son of Magneto, Magneto's kid.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is he ugly?
No, it's
What happened to him?
His name is Magneto.
Yeah, I don't know, man. You think they're gonna jump the gun like that?
No,
like they'll show Magneto's son before they show.
That's not Magneto's son. We're talking about Magnus, the other side of.
Are you talking about Magus?
Magus, yeah.
Yeah, that I can see where I get confused. People at home, there is a Magnus, which is Magneto's son, and then there's Magus, which is Magus, which is the alternate ego of Adam Warlock.
All right.
Yes, we're getting that. for sure. I
Yeah, I
thought you
think
were
so.
talking about Magneto's kid. I was like,
No, yeah,
ain't no way.
No, not that. Yeah.
Shout out Boogie Mama in the chat.
Who?
Gotta see how they write it, especially since
Boogie
he
Mama.
wasn't in Infinity War. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
All right, we got about 30 minutes.
We
And
got
I
about
feel
30,
like
30.
this conversation
Appreciate you, Boogie.
might lead us
Where are we going
into
with
the
this
movie. It's not into the movie.
So
But it's
expectations.
so no,
Black-
no,
so-
not even yet.
What? No, wait. What are you trying to get at?
I'm gonna be smacked for this movie, by the way. Just
Me
to let
too,
y'all know,
dude.
man.
Oh, absolutely,
Me
100%.
too. We got some vitamins after
She-Hulk.
this too. Oh, we're not gonna get into this. We're
Please.
not gonna get into this.
I think
No,
it's
because
time.
you're gonna make me mad. Okay.
I think
all
it's
right.
time.
All right, hang on. Before we get into this,
Okay, I think it's time.
somebody hold this goddamn microphone.
I'm very
Oh my
excited.
God. Okay.
Some vitamins.
I've been waiting for this.
What's going on? What happened?
So, all through the She-Hulk season,
Brad,
we
feel
have-
free to jump in on this, please.
we
Keep it
have
chat.
not seen eye to
Yeah.
eye on just the overall writing of it.
It's shit.
The over wow,
It isn't. It isn't.
Wow,
It's a good show. It's a good show. I wasn't too happy with how
I
they went
especially
super
like the
meta,
part when she
Oh, he
was
done
twerking.
he done left the.
how it was too meta on the season finale, but overall the show was interesting.
He's doing.
Yeah, it was a good show.
So can I
The
ask y'all a
walk-off?
question?
Yeah, shoot.
Because I have not watched it yet. I have not watched it yet.
Okay.
But I saw the viral clip of her and Meg Thee Stallion. Was that just like a promotion thing, or was that part of the actual
Look at
show?
him, look at him. He's so ready to go. That's so.
Is that real?
Because
Yeah.
he hated it.
Yeah, that's
But
part of the show.
That was part of the show, though. Yes.
Yeah.
I watched the half.
No, it's
Because,
not.
yeah,
It's
that's
definitely
because
necessary.
She's Megan
The
Thee
Cap.
Stallion's lawyer.
Shut up, Cap.
She's Meg's lawyer.
Oh,
Yeah, her new lawyer. Because
Cap, dude.
yeah,
If she
So
if
the
she's Meg's lawyer,
new lawyer. after
Tory
the whole
Lanez
incident.
is gonna be set free.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm
No, he
just
won't.
kidding.
You're so dumb.
Tory Lanez is gonna get tossed
Hell
to the next dimension.
no. I hate you for that, bro.
No, but I think that
Put
was.
the whole wall.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty interesting. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
You
because-
cannot run from this.
There's
do not
a
run from
meaning
this.
for all that, like, because watch
What?
the show. There's a reason why Megan Thee Stallion's in the show,
Okay.
storyline wise, in
Right.
there. So yeah, watch the show. The show is actually really interesting,
So-
different.
Because I haven't seen it. You got two people here that
I gotta
like
know
it,
the
two people
reason.
here that didn't like it, one person that didn't see it.
Okay, let's do this.
But he never watched.
Just
the whole
like the
thing.
true fashion of the show, let's do a lawyer-like
Damn.
debate here.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now,
Somebody
Bradley's
name
he's
the
a
cat.
biased judge.
The cat.
He is a biased judge,
the cat-
100%.
The cat says the
Biased.
show is trash.
Thank you. There we go.
That's
Cap?
one person that says
How do you do a live poll?
Cap doesn't even.
you'd
Cap
have to,
maybe
you'd have
watch
to go to
an
your you have
episode.
to-
Let's just keep it
Yeah,
100
yeah.
before
I'm
we
about to
get.
say, yeah, people who just like watch like episode and just going off,
And-
or
and
watch
then-
that
and
clip
then- and then
allow
bitch
them
out
to,
because of the cringe
and
factor
then they say
about
the
it.
whole show's trash. It's like,
Right.
okay,
Give it a shot.
watch.
I'm talking shit. He's probably seen more than one episode. He's probably watched the whole thing. He likes Marvel.
You watched the whole thing. You watched the whole thing, right?
Yes, they tried to do a sitcom. It was not funny.
It was funny.
It was
It
funny.
was not funny.
100% it had funny. You didn't laugh not one time. You didn't chuckle, not giggle, not once.
Sometimes
Okay.
Jake doesn't think women are funny.
I don't.
Jake.
Hey, he didn't run from it. He didn't run from it.
That man stood 10 toes down on that. That shit too funny.
I respect that.
You dumb as hell.
I
Bro.
respect that. I respect that.
I wasn't expecting that shit.
He
That's
did,
funny
he
as
did, he
hell,
did,
man.
he did.
Stood his ground
But
on that.
All right.
but
fuck
no,
it,
okay.
fuck it.
All right. So here we go. Let's bring it to the table. Let's bring it to the table. What?
Sure.
What- Put it on the table. What is
No, I thought you said that
I
she
said I
was.
cite Amy Schumer. When I made that
Oh.
joke about how I said women ain't funny.
Oh,
I said I cite
gotcha.
Amy Schumer.
all right? Pass him the mic.
Damn,
and
not
then we'll share
Amy.
this
Well, I
one.
did it to her.
I'm gonna put you on the Miss
So we
Pat.
have.
Okay.
All right. So I
think
want to
women
know.
are funny.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. I'm gonna put you on the Miss Pat.
So I want to know.
Okay, tell me about it. But anyway, you go.
What are your grievances with the show, first and foremost? That's what I want to know.
Said it wasn't funny.
I said it wasn't funny.
Okay, that's number one.
Number two. Bullshit story. It was more in line with sitcom, where it was like there was a continuous story, but you weren't really giving me anything episode to episode. Second of all, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't watched it. The big reveal for Homeboy who was trying to get the blood, if you don't get the fuck out of here right now, that dude, that it wasn't Kingpin, it wasn't anybody, it was that dude. It was Hulk King. It was that dude. That was the.
I didn't hear that.
You right there, right then and there. You're not going to give me the leader. You're not going to give me fucking Kingpin. Nothing.
I swear to God, I didn't hear that.
You're going to give me some shrimp.
I haven't spoiled it for myself.
Fast typing. You're going to give me that guy?
But can we for a quick second?
Guy?
No, I feel you. But can we for a quick second?
Yes. You had your quick second. Anyway.
Quick moment. Do you think maybe potentially he was giving off the leader vibes?
No, because the leader is Mr.
No, I know who the leader is in the MCU, but do you think they try to retcon it in front of right in front of our eyes?
No.
Okay,
because he's in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
No. Time out. The leader is going to be the main villain in the new Captain America movie.
There we go, New World Order. Because remember, he's in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah, the leader is going to be the main villain in the new Captain America movie.
Also,
so that's
interesting.
And it's going to be the same guy that played him in the Incredible Hulk movie.
And
so it's
my other gripe too is that again, we saw this in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. The whole get the blood to make the super soldier serum again. Like we saw that already. That's why they were trying to get, like he wasn't trying to get She-Hulk's blood to create a super soldier army. He was trying to get She-Hulk's blood because he was a shrimp-dicked asshole and wanted to be a Hulk. Like that was the other thing too. That should not have happened. He should have blown the fuck off.
And I didn't like that part of it either.
He should have blown up because that's the whole thing with Bruce Banner is that for whatever reason his DNA has a mutation that allowed him to absorb
it. Yeah,
he
should. And they did say that kind of when he was talking to She-Hulk.
Yeah. And then the dude just injects himself and becomes like a Hulk.
Yeah.
And then that's what fell flat for me too. Is because remember how I told you I said I didn't think it was terrible, but we talked about this how endings can really make or break a TV show or a movie for me. And what it felt like to me was that Marvel had some great ideas, some subpar ideas. They threw them all in the pot. They said, let's try to make something work. And then they got to the ending and they were like, they basically broke the fourth wall on themselves. They were like, damn, we have a shitty ending to this show. We don't really have.
Do you understand why they were doing that?
Ending to this show? No. What I'm saying is that in real life, they came up with the idea. And at some point they were like, we really don't have an ending to this show. We don't know where this is going. So let's break the fourth wall and have her go to Kevin and rewrite her. And it was it felt like a big cop-out to me. It felt like they didn't have anything truly developed. And
but that was the whole point of it, though, of the breaking the fourth wall.
The whole point is for you to have an undeveloped story?
It's not undeveloped. They definitely did write the ending, and didn't tell anybody what they were doing with it.
I thought when they were filming it. Cop-out, though.
But I think
that was written in the
script. It was, but it was also approved from Kevin to be like, all right, go ahead and do that.
And let me ask you this then: why didn't he do his own voice? He said, "Fuck no,"
because he didn't want it to be too similar.
No, because he didn't. He played a parody of himself in The Simpsons. So why wouldn't he do it for his own company? That. Yeah, he voiced himself in The Simpsons. So why wouldn't you voice yourself for your own company?
Simpsons, I don't know.
I understand the whole joke of the Kevin being a
robot,
that part of it. But I told this Ant about how I didn't like how it went too meta on that last one. Like you really messed up, and they did a whole bait and switch with Abomination and Hulk fighting and all that. You could have again. I hated the main villain, but how they let's just scrub this, do this. Oh, he's back. Oh no, save that for the movie. All right, I'm like, okay, you guys missed a big opportunity to really and. You see how this kind of happened.
What movie are we on right now?
We're talking about the Hulk.
The She-Hulk. And it's like you messed up what you could have set things up going forward for anything else. And I wasn't a fan of the of the finale, just how they
Can
kind of
I ask y'all a
scrubbed that
question
last
about
part.
She-Hulk?
They needed to have that fight scene.
Is She-Hulk?
What was I telling you? Hold on 1 second. What was I telling you the whole time we were watching that movie? Watching that show together?
There's multiple storylines,
but I wanted an Abomination Hulk rematch.
Why
Like,
do you need that? That's the whole thing.
Did you not see the fight they had in Harlem?
But then you
don't want
this
that
is the
again?
joke. But this is the
talking about
joke
the
that they
second
were
one?
making about you guys.
That I was talking about earlier, the second Hulk.
Yes.
Okay,
That
yeah,
fight in
yeah.
Harlem?
They
Yeah.
listen, and so when you guys bitch
And then they
about
gave 'em
when you
years.
bitch about they always have the same type of ending and shit like that. That was the whole reason for this whole
I never
series.
said they had the same type of ending.
But that's the argument. All the time.
Shit.
This was a terrible ending though. Like this was half-assed.
I guess it depends on how you see it. I think it's interesting the way that they attack and make fun of themselves.
So was
and then
she
go above and beyond to try not to do what they always do with the endings, where you get the big fight scene, you get the big clash and shit like that.
Was she
But that was
CGI
one
the whole time?
She was pretty much.
Well,
Yeah.
She had to be though.
She-Hulk was CGI, yeah.
and Hulk.
And Hulk. But
Well,
they-
I know.
they're-
Of
Bro,
course,
they're
of course, the
human
Hulk
Doug
is,
had
but like
the most hilarious joke.
They're in there. They're in there like
because,
human
like I said,
forms.
I haven't seen.
Oh my
I haven't
God,
seen.
what did you say?
They died.
That keep going, we're good.
I haven't seen the series, so I don't know if she switches from human to She-Hulk.
She does
She does.
easily.
Yeah.
No problem, no
yeah.
hesitation.
So it was her choice to be She-Hulk while twerking with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yes.
No, no, that's
See,
not true.
why
That wasn't
glad
her
I
That's
asked
not
the
true.
question.
When she's
What
in the
happened?
office, she is forced to be the She-Hulk.
For
When she is in the office,
Yeah, when
because
she's in the
her
office of
being
her job.
She-Hulk is
that
getting
was
her.
that was one of the requirements. If she had the job, she had to be
So
in
it's
She-Hulk
it's part of her making money.
yes, 100%.
All right.
Mhm.
But she was not forced to twerk. They chose to do that.
Really?
They chose to do that. Now look.
So you're mad that they're twerking?
I'm not mad. I'm just saying they chose to
Okay,
do that.
I was gonna
He
say.
asked the question. I'm just saying.
I just thought it was an easy go-to.
And that's the thing is
It
that I
was
don't
like-
watch a whole lot of anime porn, so like the whole CGI booty thing don't do nothing for me.
But what else do you think Megan Thee Stallion is known for as well? She's
But
gonna
that's Megan
do-
Thee Stallion. I'm
she's
talking
gonna
about-
do that.
They zoomed in on the Hulk CGI,
But that's really because of
That's what
Tatiana
fucked me
and
up.
herself and like her
I know,
personal
I
love
know.
for
And I
They
saw-
Megan Thee
I saw the
Stallion.
behind
They
the
should have
scenes
had.
video.
they
Okay,
shoulda
so
had-
now
they
you
shoulda
know.
had
So
human
then why you mad
version
that
of
they're
She-Hulk?
there?
Because
I didn't say they
human
were
version of
mad.
She-Hulk should have did that. The CGI version of her doing the. It was like how you go CGI somebody twerking ass.
They already talked about her Buddha before when she
Man,
was
look.
at the wedding.
But that was an episode later. That was like
Man, look.
2-3 episodes later.
It don't matter.
It do matter. It is.
It's the comedy.
It's the comedy aspect of
Which
it.
is funny.
They were reaching.
I didn't know it was a
wasn't-
comedy,
but
so
it
that's
wasn't-
another thing.
And you saw me. We did that watch along. I laughed at that. I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Now that I know it's a comedy, it makes more
Cackling,
sense.
actually.
But
That they
at
would
the
do that,
same
but-
time, I don't know, dude. It
The
just, it was-
hentai
it was-
facts, Justin. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but that's what I'm like. I don't know, man. Like it fell flat on his face for me. Like the ending didn't do anything. And like I said,
For me, it did.
Remember when we were talking, I was like, the ending is gonna make or break this for me because I've enjoyed parts, but
That
I've
was a good
really
ending.
not liked other
The
parts.
episode before with Daredevil and them, and then like how you show
Good. And then the whole like walk of shame. Remember how I told you I was like, I can see that coming
Mhm.
straight out of a comic book.
So,
like,
so
reading that.
apparently it's funny because you laughed.
That was a good episode.
at-
It's just they fumbled at the finish line. It's like we're almost there, and then they tripped over themselves.
But it's not. That's the whole. Oh man.
It's just
He's really upset about this. He really thought
It's
the
because
She-Hulk
it's
finale
like
was
that's
good.
the whole reason they did it. It's because of this type of shit. Where people are always just pissed
So
off,
then-
always
okay,
so
so
they
then-
try to
okay,
do
so
something
then here's-
different,
here's the other
and
thing.
you're still
Here's the other
mad.
thing. Stop getting in your feelings.
It's not that I'm in my feelings. That's what.
Stop,
that's-
no. I'm talking about Marvel. Stop getting in your feelings. What has worked for you over the last 10 years during the Infinity Saga?
See, but
The
this point,
constant
you need to release that
storytelling.
last episode. We have to release that last episode because I bodied you in that conversation.
didn't.
Yes, I
Wait,
did.
wait,
Body
between-
bags.
between what?
Had pulled you over
Have a good night, boss.
over my shoulder. Yeah,
I
thank
think
you.
we're
Peace out,
having, I
Brandon.
think we're having two different memories here. I think you're fucking.
Oh no, I
delusional.
destroyed it. I destroyed him. I
What did you
destroyed him in the
body
last
me
episode.
on?
On
Please
what?
explain to the people.
The where you want it all like right away. Like you want to go from climax to climax. He pissed me off. He pissed me
On
off.
what? What do you mean? Like he
This
wanted to
dude
go from
twisting
what?
my words again, bro.
No, I'm not.
No.
What
Okay,
really steps
No,
up?
what was it about? What was it about? What was
Here
it
was my
about?
argument.
I just watched it. That's why I brought
Can
it
we
up.
agree to disagree?
What was it about?
Because here's the thing: is that I bodied his ass, and he's having
Oh,
a
no, he didn't.
shitty, weak ass memory. Here comes the petty, competitive part
There
of
it
it
is.
right fucking now.
No, he didn't.
You're about to get bodied.
Okay.
Hold the fuck on.
Okay, let's do
what
it.
was
Wait
it
a
about
goddamn
first?
Let's do it.
No.
My hat's
You
back like
slow
Ash
down.
Ketchum, baby.
You
My hat is
scumbag.
back like
You
Ash Ketchum.
Scumbag.
Let's go.
You sit down
I'm
and
What was it
saying-
about
you
first?
take your
Check me
medicine.
out.
You
Check me out.
scumbag.
What was
ahead.
it about first?
Here's what happened. So, dude. Oh my god. All right. So this guy.
What
This
was
guy
it?
here?
I want to hear what it's about first.
I
So
bodied
here's
him.
my argument, right?
Yeah.
Is that Marvel has done absolutely nothing this phase. Phase 4 has been a whole bunch of
You talking about? You
movies?
talking about this year? Like the over the past? couple-
This whole phase.
Phase
4.
Okay.
What is phase 4?
Post Endgame.
For the people that don't know,
Post Endgame.
what's in phase 4?
After Endgame, I don't even know because there's
See?
so much nonsense. We got like WandaVision.
Isn't Phase 4 like a
Black Widow.
reboot of everything that's gonna happen in the beginning? Like it's kind of like
It's a restart. Phase 4 is
I feel like they
restarting
came out
Okay.
with so much after the end game that I.
everything.
And then,
think-
and then hold on.
They done
This
showed
is
up.
this is where your punk ass got bodied.
Oh,
You
he's
sit
so
down, you
mad.
fucking
Oh, he's
scumbag.
so mad.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead.
this is where I bodied him.
He's pissed.
Because I looked up the hours. Marvel for Phase 4 has done more hours of television and movie than they've done in any other phase.
Yeah, I did give you that credit
And
in the show.
yet, and yet,
It's at like
they
$2,500
still
or
haven't.
something. It's
so, okay,
crazy.
so we remember, right? We go to the end of Iron Man. What happens at the end of Iron Man? Sam Jackson shows up as Nick Fury. Hey, I'm putting the team together. Then we get the Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
Tony Stark shows up at the end. Hey, we're putting the team. We eventually,
Well, it
eventually
goes-
lead into the Avengers.
Hulk
What
then
happens
Tony
at the
Stark.
end of
Hulk
Avengers?
then Tony Stark. But yeah, keep going.
You get Thanos. So they've set up where they're going with this,
Right.
and they set
I'm
it
gonna
up.
let you
And
get in.
each movie was a setup to what was happening next.
So what's the first
tell
movie
me-
so
so
far
tell me
for
what
Phase 4?
Phase 4
What's the
has-
first movie for Phase 4?
Black Widow.
Okay, I didn't
Thank
watch
you.
that one.
Pause. The long pause. Thank you very much. Then we have then the next
Was-
significant thing after that is WandaVision. Heat.
And then
Straight
that
fire.
goes into Universe
That
of
goes into
Madness.
Doctor Strange. Shang-Chi was some fire.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi was some fire. But
That
can
didn't
you
get a.
tell
That
me-
didn't get a lot of.
right. And then but where is
I didn't hear a lot about Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was some fire.
Dude, it
You
was
gotta go see-
amazing.
you gotta see- you gotta see
It was
Shang-Chi.
amazing.
No, I
Shang-Chi
watched it. I
was-
just didn't hear a lot about it.
Well, okay.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Didn't
Okay, but
Thor
like, so here's
Thor
my
set
thing.
up like for the next phase of it with
No. Ragnarok set up Infinity War. Love and Thunder hasn't set up anything.
set up Jane Foster.
She's dead.
Oh yeah, she's dead. I forgot about that.
Yeah, she's dead.
Wait,
It's just
Hold on,
it's literally
Justin
Thor.
has a question. Justin asked, "So does Spider-Man No Way Home fall in Phase 3 or Phase 4?"
phase 3.
4.
It was after.
So,
4.
what's the argument in what Marvel's doing in Phase 4?
Is that they okay? So
They set up
by the time,
multiversal stuff, and now we know
So-
what is the multiverse.
Mhm.
Think about it.
but
Even
Multiverse
at this
equals
point-
messy.
At this point, with
Multiverse
hold
equals
on.
multiple.
Hold on. At this point,
Yeah.
Okay, but if you're gonna get that messy, okay. So explain to me this, like Eternals. We just have a giant fucking celestial statue just hanging out, and nobody's gonna address it.
They did address it
No, they didn't.
subtly
In what?
in She-Hulk in the little pocket in the corner on the thing. The other people are asking about it too. Just not because they're not giving it to you right away instantly doesn't mean it's not cooking in the background, baby.
But Phase 4 is setting up the multiverse thing in this whole saga. Because you got to think about it. The previous saga, the Infinity Saga, it was not called that until way later on. We weren't getting set up for anything.
No, that was called that
real.
after the first phase.
Yes, Justin.
Not the first phase.
Yes, it was.
They got called
Incursion
later on,
for sure. Yes.
But as far as
Yes.
Ooh, they might be setting
Because
up
that's
an
what sets up
incursion. No, I think
Secret
they're
Wars,
setting up Secret
essentially.
Wars.
Yeah.
The incursion.
No.
Incursion.
But that sets up Secret Wars, and that's what they're leading to ultimately in the end. Is
Yeah.
Secret Wars and then
But-
Kang Dynasty.
looking at all these, like you got WandaVision set up multiversal stuff.
But even then, did you
had
feel
Spider-Man set up multiversal stuff? But in all this stuff right here, you're getting a whole bunch of reset.
Okay.
We have to hit a reset.
So what purpose? So tell me what purpose like something like Moon Knight showed. Now, granted, it was a good show,
but I'm happy you brought it up.
Now, granted, it's a good show. It's a great show.
He hated it, by the way.
Who did? Oh, but where did it set up like the further MCU is what I'm saying.
And this is the
like,
thing.
I feel like, don't tell me Jake Lockley is going to be the next big thing in the MCU. If you do, I'm walking out of here right now.
Who?
I'm not gonna say that.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
It was a great show, but it didn't do anything to like further the MCU story.
They're not.
But how many hours are we in now into phase 4? What did I say? Like a couple thousand?
No,
not, dude. We are more hours in a phase 4 than we've been in any other phase, is what I'm saying.
No,
so that is my argument, is that you have given me a whole lot of substance with no sustenance. Like, you have given me a whole lot.
But you understand, but you understand why is that? Because we're putting out a new streaming platform.
No, I understand.
That's why that's why you got so many more hours in this phase versus previous ones. But just because, like, all right, we have to bring people to this platform.
But then part of that, like, okay, here's the thing: is that, like, are you just gonna, like, for instance, like, if you're hosting a dinner, are you gonna bring out an appetizer and then the meal, and then just bring out another appetizer, and then just bring out another appetizer, and then just bring out another, and like not even tell anybody what you're cooking in the kitchen?
100%.
And this is what it is. No, this is like
because they showed me, they gave me the appetizer, and they told me they were cooking Thanos in the kitchen. Thanos shows up at every.
That was a previous big dinner. That was last year's big dinner.
Yeah.
Now this dinner, we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing something a little bit different this year.
There's another Marvel movie coming out.
Something a little bit different.
This year we deep frying the turkey, baby. We doing something different.
I don't know, man.
Just wait.
You making me sit around and wait for this turkey, bro. This turkey better be fire.
It is.
It better be.
And now you know.
Quantumania coming out. This movie better be some. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you know
what you got coming.
But you know what is going to happen now, because because no one knew after the first Avengers movie, and they showed Thanos for the first time, which changed completely what his motivation was from the Avengers. Because
they had to.
But. So that completely changed, because they really didn't know where things were really going to go until now.
But at least
we're building onto something. We never like that.
No, he looked way different. It was a different dude.
And then what?
Different actor,
different dude. And then it was like, prove yourself to Mister. They were really gonna play into Mister's death and how he actually really liked her and loved her. Yeah, and they were kind of hinting to that, and they kind of scrapped that, kind of like how they scrapped the Inhumans.
Yeah,
they scrubbed the shit out of that one.
Scrapped it off. Remember when they were trying to retcon Inhumans as mutants?
Oh,
when they did Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Yep, because
they tried describing them as enhanced and Inhumans, and they were trying to because
they didn't have the rights. Yeah, they're like that. No. Mutants.
Black Bolt shows up in Doctor Strange, but that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the only guy that ever shows up from like that TV show that they tried to put out that turned out to be ass.
Yeah, it was interesting.
It was really bad.
It was bad.
I think because that was the thing, is that Marvel's was still trying to figure out where exactly they were going to go with TV shows. That was like a
that was like
a test run.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was their first test run in the not their first, second. You got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was a botched idea.
Now the later seasons were fine, and
I dug the idea at first. Like when they first came out with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., what it was supposed to be, it was supposed to be filler between the movies, so that you could kind of that they could like explain shit that's happening between movies. And then what ended up happening was our good buddy Joss Whedon, who I have so much love for.
Yes, it is, Justin. The 97 animated series is coming.
It is coming back. They're sequeling it. It's like a continuation.
I'm very excited about it.
X-Men 97, the cartoon. But what I was jumping back to was Nah, I lost me because now I'm excited for X-Men 97. God damn it. The ADD and the vitamins, the drink.
No, you're talking about
Man,
Agent of Shield and how it was a filler.
So what happened was our good buddy Joss Whedon. The only thing I ever have respect for Joss Whedon
What?
was okay. So, and I agree with him on this on all kinds of levels. Them bringing back Coulson and Agents of Shield was the dumbest idea of all time. Because not only is it just dumb to just bring him back to life, like with some secret program that you have. So you telling me all these programs exist and you can just bring people back to life? One, that's dumb. Number two, it completely negates the scene in the Avengers. Like that scene is so powerful and so moving that you just negate that. Look, that's the whole reason they come together and become the Avengers.
Yeah, that one didn't work.
Yeah, but it's Phil Coulson. Like, are you really gonna miss Coulson?
Yeah.
Have you missed him?
This is the thing. They listen.
No, because
hear whose favorite characters are.
No, because it was an argument. Because they told Joss Whedon, they said, "Hey, you did such a great job with the Avengers. You had Agents of Shield, and then they had differences because they were like, we want you to bring him back." And he was like, "I don't want to bring him back because it ruins the story. It ruins the overall story." And they were like, "Well, you're gonna have to bring him back." So he quit. He quit the show. Okay.
But the show does show a lot of things. That's the first time that
the first couple seasons are pretty good.
No, the first few seasons, and you got Robbie Reyes as the Ghost Rider in that one, which was really dope. So I was like, and at that point,
just scrapped it.
At that point, they weren't connected anymore to the MCU at all. Versus the first.
And that's why Feige had to come out and be like, "Yeah, so this show has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
we
not
just
anymore.
Wasted a bunch of money and all your time."
All right,
I apologize.
We're getting ready to wrap up the show here.
Are we?
Yes, we are. It is that time.
Holy shit, it is time.
So with that being said,
She-Hulk was trash.
You're crazy as shit. That just pissed me off. We will get. Hold on.
We'll get into that.
Werewolf at Night. That was
we need to have a whole panel. We need to.
That's what I'm saying.
Full on shows here.
We need to have more people come on so we can bring up these points that we forget to bring up.
We just have a whole crazy ass.
Because usually it's just you and I screaming at each other.
It is.
Dude.
That's great, but we
and
can't
I bodied you.
And Shannon
I bodied you in that last conversation earlier.
Great dynamic,
so we'll get back to that one. But
I'll let you have.
I want to give thank you so much for jumping in the stream. Thank you so much for chatting, being live, man. We really do appreciate it. For real. Thank you for pulling up.
Jump to hyperspace, man.
I hope you guys find the time to go see the movie.
Thanks for this big motherfucker for coming through. We appreciate you.
Everybody,
Black Panther.
Everybody listening right now, man, hit the like button and make sure you subscribe if you aren't subscribed.
So professional.
Look at him. He
So
knows.
professional.
This guy.
So professional.
This fucking guy.
Golly.
This guy's the
He's
best.
too clean with it.
Hey, man, it's just things you got to remember, man. You just got to remember telling the people, man.
That's why you're here.
A lot of people get engulfed in the show, man. They enjoying the show, so they forget, you know.
Bell button.
Hit that bell. Hit the bell button too.
While you're over there, you might as well.
We get too into like arguing with each other. We just forget to tell people to like the show because we get.
Yeah, we're very bad at promoting.
We're like Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. We're like
getting them
anybody
algorithms.
else that comes on that show.
Skip, sometimes you just gotta watch the movie, and if you watch the movie the right way, then it'll be the best that you ever seen in your life.
So, thank you so much again. Truly do appreciate it. If you get a chance, definitely go see the movie when you can.
Please
shout out Imagine Theater, Willow Creek for allowing us to do this.
Shout out
truly
Heather,
do appreciate
the new GM.
Shout out Heather, the new GM.
We've done 3 shows and we're on our 3rd GM. What does that say about us?
Oh no!
Are we getting the GMs in trouble?
No, that means you guys are good because if you're hitting 3 different GMs and they're all being like, "Come on,
let them ride, let them do it again."
You're great. That means you're fucking great.
We were just too toxic. We got the last 2.
Come on now.
You
don't convince
Rodney
3
is at Woodbury though.
You don't convince 3 different motherfuckers that you need to be here to fucking make shit happen.
All right, I'll cheers to that one. I'll take that.
Cheers. I wish I had. I wish I had something to sip on.
Not the fact that we're sitting here talking about fellatio.
Absolutely, out in the public, kids, literally white children and their white mothers and fathers running past the table when hearing this.
This is an incredibly toxic table.
But y'all enjoy the movie. Y'all have a good rest of the night. Thanks again. Like, share, subscribe, all that crazy stuff that you do.
Thank you, Justin.
Peace.
You see that? Gil. Oh wait, somebody. Wait. Go hit the cancel button. I don't have a thing.
I got it.
Will you hit the end stream?
Yeah.
Oh, he's hitting the end stream. You're all canceled. We're all
cancel these nuts.